Good evening, and welcome along to episode 2 of Terrible Trouble in Templetown, which is part 1 of the Software saga. My name is Dave Gibson, and I'm the Dungeon Master. First off, I have a couple of plugs. So check out Cloaks of Minehelm, a grave undertaking on Sunday, which is at 6:30 British Standard Time with DM Ben, who regularly knocks it out of the park. And then on Tuesday at 8 p.m., we have The Fallen Ones with our own Jean as DM, who Jean plays Lemud here. One thing to mention tonight is that we are down one player, Fona, who plays our lovable Dragonborn barbarian. Scales will not be with us. Tonight, Scales will be piloted by Jean, and Fona will be back in time for the next session. Now that all of that is taken care of, let's go around the screen and meet our heroes. So let's start with Fanar.
Hi, everybody. So, my name is Jonathan. I'm playing Fanar as a wood elf monk that doesn't know how to use a quarterstaff. Self-monk.
Excellent. Next up is Ren.
Hi, I'm Karg. I play Ren, who is starting to become a bit of an arsonist accidentally. He's a transmutation wizard who has somehow found himself caught up with a party of strange people, to say the least.
Yes. And moving along the screen, we have Lemud.
How's it, everyone? I'm Jean, playing Lemud, the half-orc druid. Kinda on his own quest, got sidetracked in what was the town?
Somerton.
Somerton, yeah. Stayed there for a bit and then eventually fell in with the party and now made his way to Templetown, and his druid senses are tingling since he got there. It's not going good.
Let's move on to Jaden.
Yeah, so I'm Shane. I'm playing Jaden, who is a human fighter with his trusty glaive, and he's a drifter. He's just looking to go from one town to the next, and got swept up in the battle, and so has decided to move on with the rest of the crowd. See what happens. Excellent. Moving on to Robert.
I'm playing Robert. He's a human rogue, and yeah, he does some weird things, but nothing too.
He sure does. That's why we love him.
Oh, wait, they confirmed the identity of the Zodiac Killer, right?
Okay. Yeah, let's leave that right there. Cool. So look, that's great. We've met all our players, and let's do a brief recap on what happened last week. So our heroes, dubbed the Saviors of Somerton, due to their heroic defeat of a goblin force intent on the destruction of said village, made their way to Templetown, having heard that the village was in need of brave adventurers. Rumors of missing children and hunters slain in the wilderness, strange shadows spotted roaming the village at night, and other more terrifying tales. On the road, they encountered what must have been the last dregs of the goblin force they encountered in Somerton. And although fortune did not favor them at the beginning of the battle, they found their rhythm and eventually mopped up what remained of the evil creatures. Arriving in Templetown, covered in blood and soaked by the rain, the party met Grumbletooth Cogworth, the town's baker, and his assistant, the enormous ogre named Kronk, who loves to bake. Grumbletooth promised the group that he would meet them at the inn later, for the price of a few drinks, said that he would tell them the tale of how he met Kronk. Upon their arrival at the inn, called the Shadow's Rest, the gang met the ancient-looking proprietor, Frida Moondrop, a lovely old woman, although some of you thought she was creepy. With her long grey hair pulled into a tight bun, Frida walks from here to there, hunched over her gnarled walking stick. The party also met Arthur Chiselworth, the barman with a proclivity for sniffing people, and the young half-orc girl, Krez Grom, who seems to be dealing with some kind of trauma. Now, let's join our players who are enjoying some much-needed downtime in the Shadow's Rest.
I'm telling you, that old guy is fucking creepy. Like, why was he sniffing people? Why is he doing that?
Maybe he just likes the way they smell.
Could just be a cold or a flu.
No, I saw it. He walked straight up and sniffed you, Jaden.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he sniffed you.
He didn't sniff me. He
was
didn't
not
sniff
you?
Finnair.
Oh,
Nope.
oh, it's
He
Finnair.
sniffed me, and I don't think he sniffed us for the love of the smell, because he said,
Why is he behind us? He's behind us.
Shh. He's there.
Mr. DM, now that they've moved into my
yes.
radius. Do I get any pings from them? Because
Oh,
You do. Yes, you
I would
do.
have still had detect magic up.
You certainly would have. Yeah, it's been a matter of seconds, but for our 2 weeks away from each other. So yes, you do. Arthur Chiselworth, there's a slight ping off the belt he's wearing, and Frida Moondrop, there is a slight ping from her teeth.
Her teeth?
Yes.
You see, you're not helping the creepy vibe these people are giving off. I'm
So
just gonna
magic
put
teeth.
that out there.
Magic teeth.
Yeah,
Magic
Frida
dentures.
hobbles her way over and sort of, leans over this chair here. Where's my old key? There we are. Hello, dearies. Have you all settled on what you'd like to have to eat tonight? I've got some pea soup. It's very green, and we've got that little pigger. He put up an awful little fight. We're going to throw him on the fire. I'll be ready in about maybe an hour and a half. Anything else you like? I get you some taters or some carrots. Ale.
Yeah.
Arthur, go and get this fine group of people some ale. And Arthur's like, what? Ale. Yeah. All right. And he wanders off. Comes back. Is it ale for everybody? Is it?
Yeah. Round. How much would a round be?
I don't want to ale, please.
Can
I?
Where
can
are
I please
you?
have-
You're over there. Okay, you kind of goes up.
Can I please have a glass of milk?
A glass of milk, no problem.
Milk drinker.
Creep.
Milk drinker.
Yeah.
Good
Okay.
for
Cool.
you.
Don't worry about money now. We'll just apply it to the bill at the end if you want.
When you said pea soup, what did you mean?
Robert, no.
It's soup made out of peas.
Oh, okay.
It's you grow them in the garden. And you make soup out of them.
He was
I'll
dropped
have
on his head as a child. We apologize. We're not sure what happened.
You never
I'll
did
have
offer
some
any
of that
on.
as well, please.
Yeah.
So, right. So a glass of milk, a load of ale, and what you want? Some pork and some pork and vegetables.
Yeah. That it should be.
Are you all going to stay for the night, or would you like to stay for longer?
Let's start with the night.
Start with the night and see how it goes.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
All right, so, well,
We're not sure how long we'll be staying in town. So
I've heard that before. Well, now my prices are rather reasonable. It's 8 silver pieces per person per day with meals. That's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. 15 silver pieces per day. How does that tickle your little chops?
I have 10 gold.
I think I can manage that.
Yeah.
Let's just check for scales. So yeah, I think that should do it.
So
For me-
how much is it?
15 silver.
15 silver with meals per day.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds good. And you're recommending the
Is that
pea
all right?
soup?
Yeah, that's fine.
No haggling? Oh, you're my favourite customers. 15 silver a day. It's a deal.
Can I insight check her to make sure that that's actually the price and she's not just changing?
You certainly can. Roll insight.
Like the way she went with it, you're my favorite customers. I'm like, have we been scammed?
Oh, you just didn't haggle with her.
Yeah.
Do you have a bath?
Nah. Well, Brian doesn't know.
Oh, I can have a bath sent. That is an insight of 9. Okay, yeah. I mean, yeah, it's hard to tell. She's you're kind of warming to her, Ren. Well, maybe you're not, but I mean, she doesn't give you any extra reasons to find her more creepy. Let's put it that way.
Okay.
And who's asking for a bath?
Robert.
Oh, you like a bath, Terry? Would you? I can have one sent up. Chris,
It's been a wet
she's
and
unusual.
cold day.
It's wet and
So,
cold. Well,
Yeah.
all right. I was going to say something there, but I better not. Little Crez over there. She's very strong for her size. She'll drag the bath up for you. Now, with a load of hot water. No
you.
charge.
That's awfully kind.
So,
Ren's
let me get this right. So, we're going, you'd all like dinner and ale for everybody except for the bath boy. And that's milk for you.
Yes, please.
Any particular animal you like your milk drawn from?
Cow, preferably.
Oh, I'm sure we can sort that out.
I'm gonna pass on the ale.
Well, I mean, bring it to the table still. We.
It will,
keep it
I
full-
mean,
we
look,
can keep it
bring it to
for
the
our
table.
small friend.
It'll be drank.
Ren, you hear a rapid succession of inhalations of breath.
Ren cast shield.
Are you actually casting?
I am
are you-
actually casting shield behind me. As he
Okay.
tries.
Describe what that looks like.
So basically, as his nose starts to come close to sniff, just a burst of purple energy just like forms a barrier between his face and Ren's back, and Ren just turns and looks over his shoulder and is like, "You all right back there?"
Does it hurt him?
No, it doesn't go. It doesn't do damage. It's just like a barrier in between.
Okay. Okay, he jumps back. That was very startling, young man.
So was being sniffed.
What?
You sniffed me.
I don't know. You were the one.
The one.
Yes,
Can I ask who the one is?
not you. God's off.
Fair enough.
Ales, is it? Okay, I'll get some ales for you. Ales for everybody, except the ones who don't want them. And he goes off. And Frida's like, yep.
Miss Jawbreaker and chat wonders if we're going to burn the tavern down. It's on the agenda. We're not sure if
It
we're
sure,
getting
it
to yet.
sure is, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, look, Ren is here, so it probably will happen. Frida, as long as everyone's happy with their orders. So one person's not having ale, having milk. And sorry, was it Finar? You said that you're not having ale as well?
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna. Banana is like not into the ale.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like? Can I?
Maybe some milk. It's good. It's good for you.
You said you haven't even
good.
tried it yet. It's good. It's good.
They say it's good for your teeth as well.
Well, her teeth
Let's
certainly
try
had a
it.
lot of milk.
Wow. Okay. So she kind of squeezes past Robert there. Let me just use my alt key. Excuse me, dearie. Well, my friend. So what instead of ale, what would you like? I've got wine. I've got some mead, fresh from our local meadery, and that's about it. That's all I've got.
What? I think I'll join Robert on also with milk.
More milk for the boys. Okay.
I was
Take
worried
your
for a
leave there,
second
gentlemen. Oh, look,
You-
look over here. See these lovely seats? Feel free to move them over towards the fire. Make yourselves comfortable. So, I forgot to ask you, are you all staying in your own rooms? Or, well, there might be a little bit of a fight because I've got a lovely double. I've got a lovely double with a chaise lounge, and then I've got 4 singles, and that's all I've got. And the 4 singles are in the one room. So if you scroll down, and there's also a lovely self-contained little bedroom on the 3rd floor. So you guys can have a mull over that and decide who's sleeping where.
How many of us are we?
There's 6 of us, so there's a bed each.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I mean you can all fit on the bottom. On the 1st floor.
Yeah,
There is a
first
very
floor.
kind of a. If you look at the very very bottom on the right hand side, there is kind of a very kind of a penthouse. Wouldn't say suite, but I mean it's got like 3 carpets. So
I mean, we could all take the one floor.
It's got like 3 cards.
yeah.
I
So
don't- I
I mean
don't-
you guys can do you can have a think about it. Curiously enough, there are no other guests here at the moment.
Yeah, no, I wonder why.
Yeah, I mean that's not creepy at all. I mean,
I would just like to add, I don't care what room I get as long as I have a table. It's important.
Table, eh? Hang on there. Well, you should like the top floor then, my darling. Lots of privacy. They won't hear you snore. And there's a little desk up here. A little desk up here.
Robert's getting killed in his sleep.
Yeah. What?
I didn't say that in character. Don't worry.
Okay.
So I mean, if we take the first floor, I mean the
there's a table here. Yeah, look, like there's a table down the bottom there. You know, in the kind of there's a central kind of lounge area.
Yeah, we could take those 4 single beds and the red double, and then whoever's on watch can chill out in the central area. And yes, we are taking watches.
You are.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. So do you guys want to go upstairs then and do your thing, or are you happy just to wait down here and sort of keep an eye on your gear and whatnot?
Oh,
yeah.
I'm definitely not leaving my gear unattended.
Okay, cool. No worries.
I mean, we can ask for our gear back so that we can move it upstairs, I guess.
Or we could bring it up ourselves.
Yeah, whatever you like. There's a number of chests there opposite the beds, and there are a few other places you can stash it. Just, there's no real reason I'm asking, but anyway.
Robert's not really carrying any visible weapons, I would say. Cool. He would give the gate his rapiers, but he would keep his daggers with him.
Okay. So Krez Grom comes over. She's very young, sort of early teens, half, or she's not actually. How old is she? Let's see. I had this written down. Yeah, she's 15. She looks around 15, and she's got like if you've ever seen the waiters and waitresses at Oktoberfest, she's carrying like a literal a mountain of steins in her hand, and she just plonks them down. Like Ren, it looks like it will be too much for you to carry. And you can see she is deceptively strong for her age, and she puts them down, and you can see her, she's trying not to make eye contact with most of you, or in fact all of you, and she just kind of the hair is down, and she goes, and puts them down, walks off.
Robert's also trying to not make eye contact back with her.
Just uncomfortable.
So she wanders off. Frida's just standing there, not saying anything. And Krez just kind of walks over and gets the two milks and comes back over. And,
does the milk look fresh?
I mean, what does fresh milk look like? It's definitely not chilled.
Just not like.
You're assuming you know which animal.
I suppose, yeah, but does it look like they're gonna get ill if they drink it?
I mean, I suppose the way you could sort of discern what a potion does by taking a sip. You could probably try the same thing.
Rand's not taking a sip. He doesn't trust
no, it doesn't look lumpy or clumpy. I mean, it doesn't have any, kind of stink lines coming off it. So it's up to you guys.
Is that something we can see?
Robert already.
I mean, I don't know. Have you got like detect stink lines cast? No. But apart from that,
they seem detect magic. Does milk seem magical?
You know what? The detect poison and disease is in my spell list, but I don't have it prepared.
Okay, so she goes off. She doesn't. I mean, if you're worried, you can insight check her as she brings it over.
No. Fenard just says like he just looks at Robert to see what happens if he takes first sip. Like,
yeah,
okay, yeah. I mean, it's
tears.
It's warm, and
Robert's thirsty, so
yeah.
Are you gonna?
Yeah, he like chugs it and wipes his milk.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like there's a little bit of it goes down like normal milk. There's a little bit of sediment at the bottom. It's not in a disturbing way, but
sediment at the bottom of anything is not okay.
I mean, it's definitely not pasteurized because they haven't discovered that process yet.
Yeah.
Nice,
but so it's not unlike any milk that you've had before, and in fact it's rather creamy.
While this is going on, I'm pretty sure that Rain and Lamud is already sunk at least a cup.
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, Ren's choked.
Well, dearies, I'll leave you alone, and I'll go and prepare your rooms. So it's all the first floor. No one's going to the little boudoir on the second floor.
We'll take the first floor.
Then.
Yeah.
So she disappears up these stairs.
Before you go,
sorry, dear.
which way to the bath?
My knees are knackered. My hips are sore. Just give me a minute to get back over to you. Oh. Well, now what's up?
Before you go, which way to the bathroom?
Oh,
No, to the bath.
to the bath. Oh, I'll have it brought up. Actually, do you know what? We have one that's in place. It's just. Would you like me to show you?
That would be nice. Thank you.
All right, come with me, darling. She goes this way and looks back over her shoulder. Like that. Come on, darling.
I think the whole party's just sitting, staring at Robert. You know, that whole.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
They're made for each other.
As he walks away.
Okay.
So, now that Robert's gone,
So
we just want to go? Just leave him here? Yeah, just.
So,
let's
Robert,
go.
you can move your token to about here, and we'll get to you in a second. So you guys you're there now, and so after a while, your Krez comes over with a little bit of an entree of some vegetables and some soup. Arthur Chiselworth seems to be busy. Anyone looking, you'll see Arthur Chiselworth sort of disappear down that hatch again for a while, and he'll pop back up.
And Lamud, you said Lamud would have seen something. You didn't say whether Lamud would have seen anything through the floor last session, did you?
I don't think you saw anything. Lamud, did you?
I didn't see anything specifically through the floor. Let me just double check the.
I don't think you did.
The spell. It's blocked by
5 feet of something, I think.
Blocked by 1 foot of stone, 1 inch of common metal, a thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt.
Oh, so it's not that you see through it; it's your detect magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. No, you detect nothing down there.
Cool.
Okay.
And as I suppose Krez has come over, but before that would have happened, Ren would have turned to Lamud and goes, "Smart move, casting that."
Yep.
Okay.
I do not completely trust this place yet.
It's interesting. All right. Now you got ogres in the bakery, old men who sniff people.
Funnily enough,
and that's the most normal thing that's happened since we got here. Is that sniffed by an old man?
The ogre baker is the thing I trust the most at this stage.
I mean, it seems
lads. What's the fucking story? Are you as well, or what? Y'all are fucking filthy. You're not even gonna have a fucking wash now. So it's fucking, come on, time's getting on. We're supposed to get in the fucking lash, lads. Supposed to go on the lash.
Who's this?
This
is the little gnome, Grundletooth from the bakery, who's come to tell you his story.
Jaden wasn't there. Yeah, Jaden, this is
Jaden for now.
Oh, of course, yeah, sorry.
Grumblefoot?
Grundletooth, you fucking shite, you. I told you about 3 times.
Hey.
And he jumps up in this chair here. He goes, I told you, I'm here for the scoops, lads. And to tell you a story. Arthur!
Yeah, I'll just wave over to Arthur. Oh, he's gone. Well, when he gets back, we'll get you a drink.
No, I got this. And
what have you got there? What have you got there?
Ren's going to walk over to the hatch.
Okay.
Oh, here it goes.
Is the hatch open or closed?
Oh, it's closed.
Oh,
where the fuck he?
He's just going to knock on the hatch.
Okay. Yes.
Can we get another round up here?
I'll be with you presently, as quickly as I can. Please do not stand on my hatch.
Okay. Can I insight check what he means? Like, does he sound like he's suspiciously busy?
Suspiciously busy.
Suspiciously busy.
I don't trust this guy.
Oh my god, that term can only come from someone who works in insurance. Yeah, sure, go for it.
Remember, kids, always lock the door.
Especially when Arthur's around.
Ren, the master of insight.
I'm wise enough.
6. I mean, no, he seems very busy.
Yeah, I'm proficient, but I'm not rolling very well.
You feel like you should get off his hatch.
Yeah, I'm going to get off the hatch.
All right.
Yeah, no, he's busy. I don't know. Probably sniffing someone down there.
What?
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 Well, how did that work out for you? Fucking idiot, yeah.
Not very well. Does he normally like sniff everyone that walks in?
It's just what he does, lads. Just fucking. It's not that weird, like.
It's pretty weird. He sneaks
Why is
up
it
on you and
fucking weird?
sniffs it.
Sure, you all come in here covered in blood and shite and shit like that. First thing you do is go to the fucking baker's. That's weird.
We're adventurers. What do you expect?
That's fucking weird. I expect you to go and get a fucking bat. And
we didn't even know where the inn
your...
was. We just heard.
You did. Sure, your man, the fucking breeds told you. The inn's down there to the left. And then, I know everything happens in this town, lads.
Right.
Anyway.
So there's no normal people in this town. Got it.
Well, I mean, I don't know. Well, define normal now. Come on.
Yeah, good question. Good
Yeah,
point.
normal is a very relative term, especially looking at the bunch of us.
Yeah, good point. We are traveling with a guy.
Hello. Drinks, is it? Drinks. You want drinks?
Another round,
shall have another round. Fuck that. Another round. Another fucking 4 rounds, lads.
Yeah, but like, I mean,
let's start him into shots. Who's doing shots?
Fuck it. Yeah, sure. Why not? Like, he's an old man. I don't want him carrying like crazy amounts of alcohol. I don't want him to throw his back out.
Oh, fuck. Have you've not seen his trick?
No.
Arthur showing the fucking trick. I'm quite tired today, but I'll do my best. Okay. And Arthur wanders off. More ales and shots, lads. Ales and fucking shots. Let's go. Let's get the fucking drinking going here.
Ale bombs.
He goes over and you can see him he kind of kneels down. He's working away beside the bar there. And you can hear clank, glasses clinking and stuff like that. And you hear like an awful crack. Oh, that's my lower back. Don't worry about that. And he then stands up and he turns his back on you and mutters a few imperceptible words. Unless somebody's 25 in perception.
I'll try.
I
don't think I can roll that.
Challenge accepted, says everyone.
Let's see what my perception is.
I'm not even there, but I'm just gonna roll it from the other room.
I only have a +1, so it's impossible.
Nope. Yeah, it's not gonna happen.
No, cool, Grant. Natural 20 does not guarantee success.
Yes, so not gonna do
okay,
it.
Go.
So he 5.
He turned. Yeah. So he wanders back and he goes, "Okay, Grandel, quote, just for you." And he goes, "Come to me, my pretties." And you guys see all of the glasses and bottles that he's filled up just begin to levitate and just slowly kind of fly and make their way across the bar.
Detect magic be still up?
It would be down by now.
Yeah, it's 10 minutes. Yeah, it's down. And he's sort of kind of concentrating. You know, you can see him moving his hands and fingers and stuff like that. There's no discernible correlation between the finger movements and any specific flying bottle that has moved or anything. But he seems to be there's a little kind of bead of sweat coming down his forehead.
Can I make an Arcana check to see if I know what's happening?
Yeah, same.
Yeah, go for it.
Here. What the fuck?
Let's get all the shit rolls out of the way now.
What am I, Ryan?
16.
Because I mean, I can tell you what I'm guessing.
What are you guessing?
I'm guessing unseen servant.
Yeah.
With a 16, I'm going to give you unseen servants.
Yeah, I was suspecting multiple, but
yeah, you will be fairly on the money then.
Just for the spell.
Yeah.
And how long was he in that corner to make them all?
Making the drinks or the unseen servants.
Yeah, it's a 6-second time.
It was about he was also making drinks and pouring drinks, so a couple of minutes.
Yeah, fair.
And all the drinks land on the table, and Grundletooth does a little kind of somersault off the table and jumps up here and goes, "Well, lads, what do you think of me fucking get up?" And you can see now he's wearing like these kind of bright blue tweed looking pants, and he's got a yellow shirt with a red waistcoat on it and a purple dicky bow with spots on it. And he's like, "Well, lads, I dressed up just for fucking ye. Haven't had to get the glad rags out now in quite some fucking time."
Very colourful.
Who's paying for all this? Because it's not me. I'm paying for the fucking story.
That definitely will get you noticed. But yeah, Wool covered
Ren
drinks.
drops a gold piece on the table.
Fucking big
Robert
spender
is
over here. Look
actually-
at this now. All right.
You want to? Well, like we asked you for a story. The least we can do is go to the
Well, you'll
drinks.
get it now. I tell you, you'll fucking get
Yeah.
it. I tell you what now, right? You all look like
Funnily
shite,
enough-
right?
Funnily
Yeah.
enough, Robert is supposed to pay for the gnome's drinks. Because,
yeah,
he was the
Robert
one
pulled the
who wants to
ripcord,
hear
got
the
out of
story.
there quick enough. Actually, let's move to Robert now. Actually,
Oh no, I'm not
So,
prepared.
it's
the
just up
first time.
here, my dearie. Just up here. Follow me now. So
Okay.
we've got four. I'll show you around first. We've got four single. Come on,
Okay.
where are you? There you are. Now we've got four single beds in here. There you go. Just there. She
Okay.
points to them all. And she goes, there's four little chests, four little things, your little accoutrement. And then, I've just slipped into the area. Now, if I move along here, you've got a lovely little coffee table and some couches there. Just don't put your feet on the tables. You can have your food brought up here if you want. And there's the stairs up to the lovely private apartment. She gives you a little wink. And she goes, in here is this is where all the best people stay. It's and there's a little table for you there. Look, do you want to come in and look? You can't see from there, dearie.
This room looks the fanciest though, which is the funny part.
I can see now.
That's where all my most distinguished guests have stayed. And here's where most of the dirty harlots stay. You don't want to stay in there, dirty women. No morals.
How
Anyway,
often do you get these women?
Once every few months or something like that. Anyway, they
That's
always
concerning.
invariably pick here. It must be the bright, gaudy colours. Actually, I must change the colour of the bed sheets. Maybe we get
It's
less
probably a good idea.
harlots around. Anyway, here's a
something like-
lovely bedroom for you. And in here, if you just go through there, there's the bath. I'll have Chris fill it up. She'll fill up.
If
for
we're
you there.
talking romantic colors, maybe you want, or the opposite at least, maybe you can go something like green or yellow.
Something earthy, you mean?
Yeah, that could work as well.
Something natural.
No,
Oh.
some people like nature for some reason. Like some people will go on a hike and then do things in the forest.
Robert,
things.
why?
Do what things in the forest, Robert?
Things. I don't want to talk about it.
Free the Moondrop's not going to make you talk about it, dearie. Anyway, there you go. There's your bath. And roll me an insight check, Robert, please.
Okay, 1 sec. Just gotta find my page.
Just so you know, your character survival depends on this roll.
I'm not worried.
Uh,
5.
she's yeah. I mean, you definitely think that she's been into your lines, and she's
Oh no.
she's into it now. That's what you're. Oh, sorry, that's perception. I said insight, so you could reroll that.
Oh, of course. Thanks for the save.
No problem.
Let's say inside. Five.
Same roll.
It's as if the universe has already decided. Okay, so she goes, well, there you are. And she seems to be moving a little bit faster than you thought she could, or what is accustomed to. And she goes down the stairs.
Running away from Robert.
Robert enjoys his bath. Having
Okay. Well,
creeped
she
out the creepy lady.
Krez hasn't brought up the hot water yet, so it's an empty bath.
Oh no.
Thus far. But I mean, you would have known that before he stripped off. So Krez goes
Starts-
off here and starts doing stuff. So you lads are there and free to drop down another tank of ale. This one's an Arthur Chiselworth. Isn't he, Arthur? Stop sniffing him.
Poor Arthur.
So Gruddletooth is there and is right, lads. Are you ready for the fucking story? There's enough drink here now, right? Or do you like?
Definitely. Let's get that story.
There's
going.
no going upstairs now. You changed or you washed or any of that shite now. We're out for the fucking night, right?
Fanar is just like he's gonna he's gonna
And no more
go
milk for
upstairs.
you, you fucking weirdo. Right? No more milk. We're doing ale and shots. I don't even know what's in the shots, but we're fucking doing it, right?
At this point, Limud openly laughs at that comment.
Right, so now here's a fucking story, right? First off, shots. Everyone do a shot now. 1, 2, 3, bam. And you can see Grundletooth actually takes 2. Boom, boom. And
Fenar's just gonna go upstairs, like just gonna leave the table.
Where the fuck are you going?
Oh, he obviously doesn't.
I'm not telling my story. Well, I tell you what, go upstairs and get the other fucking weirdo. I'm not telling my story until they're not here.
It's not just me. He is weird, right? Like, no offense to him. He seems like a nice guy, but he's a bit weird.
You're a little bit fucking weird as well.
Who's weird?
Oh, hi, Robert.
You. They're fucking with the smelly Bernie hands off you.
Bernie hands? What?
Again, fucking stare at your hands. It's like you picked up a hot coal out of a fire.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
So, Fenar, you going upstairs?
Yeah, he's gonna go upstairs and he's gonna do that. What do you call it again? Sorry, I just want to get the correct word. He's trance.
Oh, you're going to bed.
He's gonna go.
He's going to bed.
He's not gonna go to bed for long.
Fenar, screw this. I'm out.
Okay.
No, he's not into stories.
Right, fuck those lads. I'm taking this seat here now. This Grundletooth. Actually, do you know what? Fuck that. I'm not taking that. And he takes one of these chairs and puts it up on the table. And he hops up very lithely and acrobatically and sits in the chair. Now, there we go, lads. Now I'm in a proper place to tell a fucking story. Right. Do you know what? Fuck those lads. They're not coming down, they're not coming down. Fuck them. Here we go. Now, right. Actually, another shot. Everyone take a shot.
All right.
You all doing a shot?
Yep.
I know Ren is. Bam.
Right, yeah, Ren definitely is. He's
right, I tell you what. Now, I used to be
the gnome drink for drink.
Oh, nice. We're going to be in the Constitution Save Thomas in a minute. Right. Now, I tell you what, I used to be in a party called the Blades of the fucking North, right? Now, we worked in the South as well, not just the North, because what's the point in fucking like half of your business? Do you know what I mean? Well, it was one night we were traveling through the mountains looking for one of them lost dwarf cities, you know. It's about like 8 or 9 of them, all the way down the fucking mountain range there through the country. But we were surprised and captured by ogres. We woke up, we were in cages, and one of our party, Ackford, he was being butchered alive in front of us, in front of our eyes. Kronk was there, and he was... Now, I know some of ye were talking about baby ogres. I didn't meet fucking Kronk when he was a baby. Kronk was fully fucking grown. How was I supposed to bring a fucking baby ogre? Baby ogre is bigger than a full-grown gnome. How am I supposed to bring him anywhere, right?
Like a holding.
This... He'd probably suffocate, but anyway, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, probably.
Anyway, Kronk was there and he was making bread, right? Didn't seem to be too much for butchering of the meat. They gave him fierce hassle over it. But well, you know, Kronk doesn't have many words anyway. In fact, he has none. But our dwarf fighter, Grushfeld, could speak a bit of ogre, and he heard them giving Kronk an awful time because he didn't want to hurt anyone, you know, telling him he wasn't a proper ogre, or he should go and sleep with a goblin or something like that. Well, they had the first... What?
Is that how you get it? Is that it?
No,
that's a horrible image.
No.
What?
Please don't go there, Rin.
No, ogre fucking that's poor goblin. Like, I don't like goblins. Poor goblin.
You're fucking weird to be going anywhere with that. Like, you could have just glossed over that and said nothing. But that's the one part that you fixate on.
I mean, like,
right, so
everything else makes sense.
Please,
ogres aren't known for their common decency or, you know, their knowledge of humanoid anatomy.
I mean,
they just say what sounds fucking insulting. Anyway,
ogres
look.
have layers.
What?
Ogres have layers.
Well, Kronk does anyway. I tell you that much.
I mean,
anyway,
it's not all bad.
Shut up, I'm going to tell the rest of the story. Well, no, they ate the first of us that night for dinner, and they forced Kronk to make a face pavlova. And Kronk did so under protest, and after dinner they had a pavlova with Gretex the cleric's face on it for dessert. Poor old Kronk. Anyway, it went on like that for a while, until they wanted finger buns. So when it was just me and a Brendazar left, they took him and butchered him alive. Terrible noises he made. God, I'd never forget it. Oh. You can see he looks through his eyes, or his fingers like that, just to see how his audience are. Anyway,
Lemud is in raptures at this stage. He's hanging on every word.
Do you know what? Kronk made the fucking finger buns, but he forgot to take off Brendazar's ring of protection off his finger. And Naglar, the head ogre, bit into it. Didn't he break his fucking tooth? And good enough for that prick. Well, into fits of fucking rage he went and gave poor old Crunk an unmerciful bacon and stormed out. And poor old Crunk cried himself to sleep that night. That sound of that broke my heart more than poor old Brendazar getting butchered. But anyway, what they didn't know was that Naglard spat out the finger and it landed right by my cage. So I spent the night biting and sucking the skin off poor Brendazar's finger till it was just the bone. Then I snapped it underneath the edge of the cage and I used it to pick the lock. Well, I was going to leg it there and then, but I felt a fierce sorry for poor old Crunk, so I went and woke him. With some hand gestures and the few hushed words of ogre that I'd learned, I convinced Crunk to put me under his baker's hat and for both of us to leave that night. Well, now, we crept out of the cave system. We encountered a few patrols, but Crunk indicated that he was out looking for herbs and spices and things like that. So they let him go about his business and we slipped away into the night. We travelled from town to town, but no one would accept an unlikely duo like ourselves until we came here. Temple Town. And isn't it fucking great, lads? It's a strange little town, this, but it's our home now. And everyone here loves Crunk. That's it.
Wow.
Where's the fucking round of applause, lads?
I mean,
Definitely give him a round of applause for that.
Yeah.
I would, but I'm not there. But yeah, you can have it anyway. There you go.
One of them fucking shite. More like one of them slow claps, but I'll take it.
yeah. It wasn't like a condescending soak up, don't worry.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the story.
Sure. Yeah.
If you ever come across those fucking ogres up in the northwest, the hills up there, the mountains, give them one for Gundletooth and Crunk, will you?
I mean, we'll try.
Do they bother the town much?
No, they're far too far in that fucking northeast away there. Not saying you will see them, but if you ever do, you never come across them. They'll be about 5 days travel from Cransnock and Framsnoga far.
Right, good to know. And
That's not
while,
bad, that's-
while we've
yeah.
got you here at the table,
Shots! Hold on, another shot there, lads.
yes, more
Right.
shots, obviously.
Do a shot there and I'll tell you what you want to know. Go on, quick.
Yeah, any points of interest in the town that you'd recommend us paying a visit, besides the bakery, of course?
Oh, so you're not just traveling through. Are you here? Are you adventurers?
That we are. We have heard
Oh, I
there might
tell
be
you what.
need.
There's lots of mad shit happening around here. Lots of fucking mad shit. I tell you what, right? Couple of things now. He pulls out his little notebook like I do here. And he says, right, first thing you want to go, well, maybe not the first thing, but why don't you go and check out the temple that the town's named after? It's called Temple Town.
Who's the temple to?
What?
Like, what god is the temple? Like,
No, it's about 3 days. No, it's not that. Well, if you're 3 days for no, be about a day for ye. Up into the north, into the hills there, northwest. It's an awful place, but what attracts all the visitors, adventurers, trying to break in and acquire all the treasures that lie within.
Okay,
We
so,
haven't seen one of them come back. The gates are still shut.
all right. So temple might be goodies.
Might be dangerous.
Very dangerous. I've never seen anyone come back. Legend has it.
it's a
Anyone-
temple of treasure. Of course, it's going to be tracked.
Could be worth
Cool.
it though.
It'll be definitely going to be worth it.
I was just on the legend has it bit and you interrupted me, but it doesn't matter about that. Moving on.
You might as well go on ahead.
Moving on.
Gold.
No problem at all. Now, I tell you another thing that's happened here. Bren, who owns Meadery, his son's gone missing. He sent a few patrols out there. No one's found him.
Sorry, whose son?
Bren, who owns the Meadery there.
And
Don't know if
it's
you may have passed the Hunter's Lodge. They've put out a bounty on a wyvern that's hunted around the place.
a wyvern.
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. It's killed
Do you
one of
think
them, I
that-
think.
Do you think that could have taken the sun?
No, they went in two different directions. So I know.
Are you sure?
Well, you'll have to go and talk to the fucker and find out the specifics, right? I'm only telling you what I've heard secondhand, and this place is great for gossip, right? Now, the only other thing is Gribble. Gribble
This
and
place?
what?
This place. This inn. Or the town in general?
The town in general is full of gossip.
Sorry, I was
This is
just-
kind of dead. Until we walk
So
in.
Gribble the gnome artificer, he's gone missing. Some say kidnapped, some say that he just gone missing. But his wife Grelda, she's put out a reward for him. 50 gold pieces for a safe return, or 25 for the recovery of a body. It's pretty fucking grim, that, lads, isn't it?
And some of the kids around the town mentioned bandits. They started accusing us of being bandits on the way in.
Well, now I tell you, the bandits. Anywhere you go outside the town, fucking loads of bandits, lads. Fucking loads of them, right? Now, there's no problem there if you just want to kill them straight out, right? Now, if you go to the town guard, they'll probably offer you money to bring them back alive. But I'm pretty sure if you bring them back dead, right, that you'll get the same fucking money. Nobody likes fucking bandits, right?
I mean, the only good bandits are dead bandit. I feel like that's just the general consensus.
Now you're talking my fucking language.
Nice.
Now you're talking my language. A few of the bits and bobs, but I'm sure you'll figure out what's going on. That's the crack anyway at the moment.
What about goblins?
Oh,
You've
and
seen
lads, I'll
goblins
tell you
pass
something
through?
else. The fucking those lads came in from Sofferone the other day. Fierce fucking stuffy they are. They're down the church there, in the centre of town, here to fucking deconsecrate or reconsecrate. I don't know. It was all this religious shite they were talking. Preparation ritual for the church. I don't know. Anyway, they're doing something with the church. Your man that they sent over, he's just a stuffy prick. Doesn't do any shots or nothing at all.
He's not going after the kids, is he?
Not that they've seen it yet, no.
No, I'll just keep an eye out for that.
Oh, fucking hell, did I not tell you? One of the kids in the school, right? She went and killed her mother and father. Fucking weird. How weird?
Why?
How weird is that? She said
Mhm.
they
Wait,
carved. Well, they took her away. They took her away in a horse and cart down to Sofferone to be put in one of them sanatoriums or sanitary. I don't know what the fuck the difference is. Anyway, they're gonna lock her up because she's absolutely out of her fucking mind, right? But she kept they were driving away in a horse and cart. She kept on screaming about the carved woman. The carved woman. That's all I know. That's all the crack going on here.
That's a fair bit of crack,
I know. Well, you're talking to the right fella for the crack.
apparently.
So, has this all been did this start happening around the same time, or has this just been?
Oh, sure, Jesus, stuff like this happens here all the time. That's just what's happening at the moment.
To be fair, that's just
A year ago, you should have seen the mad shit that was happening around here.
Yeah, I mean,
We 3 inns.
a town this close to a wooded area, it's normal for things to come crawling out.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but
You said that again.
a lot of that doesn't sound like things crawling out of the woods.
Well, I mean, firstly, Ren, he said a wyvern. Big difference between a wyvern and a drake.
Yeah, there's wings.
Yeah, small flappy, big flappy.
But you know what that fucking reminds me? Where's that quiet lizard? Oh, there he is.
There, down the back.
Where
Is Scales drinking, by the way, do we think?
I'd be interested to know myself. It's hard to know. We'll just
That's
I'm
We'll
pretty
just-
sure. I'm pretty sure Scales would not have been drinking ale. If I got that wrong, please.
yeah, let's
forgive
just
me.
say he's not for the moment.
Yeah.
Grundle comes over and goes, I fucking forgot. Hold on now. And he reaches down into his arse pocket and he pulls out like a paper bag and it's kind of squashed. And he's Grundle to sorry, I'm Grundle. Kronk made these for you. And he hands a little paper bag over to Scales.
More floorboard?
So yeah, Scales would grab it and like a kid getting a present, immediately start tearing it open to see what's inside.
Yeah, there's 2 ring donuts there.
Scales is definitely digging into one.
Oh, wait. Fucking wait now. Only eat them when you fucking need to.
Magic donuts?
when you're hurt.
Magic donuts.
Those things will help you out. The gift
Nice.
from Kronk to you. He likes you.
So yeah, from Lamud's side now again, can I have a look at these donuts? Just
You
to,
can.
I mean,
They're slightly squashed. They're a little bit flat now,
mhm.
because Grundletooth has sat on them. But they're kind of a nice, fluffy, light brown color, dusted in sugar, and there's a small amount of icing on them. As you look closer, the icing is arranged in sort of certain kind of runic patterns.
Arcana check to recognize it.
I will assist.
Roll Arcana.
All right.
Take your advantage because I'm doing terrible.
20.
Oh, yes.
So just to ask, when you said the ogres, you said they're north of the Gnome Kingdom, correct?
Sorry, what?
You said when you were talking about the those ogres where they are, you said they're near the Gnome Kingdom, right?
Well, no, they're about 5 days travel to the west there from Cransnock and from Snogafar. Now, it's hard to tell. I mean, it's a natural 20. So yeah, I mean, what I will say is you can take a little nibble of one, and they definitely do have healing properties. Yeah, I'm not sure as a DM what school of magic healing comes from, whether it's necromancy.
It is
well,
actually
then it's necromancy. Yeah, well, then it's necromancy.
Cool. So yeah, I mean, I just relay the information back to Scales, and
Scales goes, ooh.
Scales definitely will then just pocket them.
Okay. Good to know. I assume someone's going to do an identify at them. At some point. Ren, can you cast that?
I can virtually cast identify.
Yeah, well, I'm sure you're going to do it at some point. So they will heal 1d6 plus 6.
It's better than the healing potion.
Plus 6.
Yep.
All right. So I'm just going to note them for Fona.
Yep.
I think I've identified. Yeah, I do have. Yeah.
Kronk made them I'd say he made them about 6 months ago, and he only applied the finishing touches to them. We've only seen him give stuff like that to one other person.
Well, you can definitely tell Krunk that he has amazing skills, and
Well, he fucking does now, I tell you now. But yeah, only seen him give that shit to one other person in as long as we've been baking together. Right, lads, shots, pints, shots, yeah? Are we still drinking or what?
I mean, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. I'm going to need Constitution saving throws from everyone that's drinking now.
Yep. So, I mean, Limit will at least have one more round.
Warcaster.
This doesn't count as Warcaster won't help with this.
No, it won't.
Concentration to keep now. Con. I have a +3 to con.
Okay, so
21 for Limit.
21 for Lamud. Jaden 10.
10.
Ren 9.
I can't roll above a 9 today.
Which is good, because then you can't set anything on fire.
Yes, I can. That's going to make me more likely to set things on fire.
Okay, so the DC is your Constitution score +1.
So your Ren's fine.
Constitution score
Not
plus
fine.
1 would
Not
be 15 for me, so pass by 6.
Jaden?
That's fail.
Fail.
15
What?
for... Oh, sorry.
The DC is your Constitution score +1.
Yeah, so Constitution is 14 plus
So
1.
the DC is 15.
Yeah, and I got a 10,
passes
so
out.
fail.
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's all right. Hold on a second. Sorry, no, your Intoxication Threshold is equal to your Constitution score +1. So that's grand. So you must roll over that to be intoxicated.
So I'm not.
You're not.
Okay.
You're nicely merry.
So I am intoxicated.
Your Intoxication Threshold is your Constitution score +1. So if you rolled over that, yes, you are.
Yes,
So it's rolling. This is
It's
a
a reverse.
low roll.
Limit
it's
is
reverse.
hammered.
Okay. Yeah, cool. Just to know where everyone is.
Ren's like fine. He's like halfway.
That's grand. Robert Seth Cooper, how's your bath going?
I don't
Fres
know.
Grom arrives up here and she dumps several buckets of boiling water in, and she just kind of goes, she just kind of looks and goes, and advises you not to get in straight away. And then
Oh, it's hot.
eventually you have a full bath of water, and she comes in with little rose petals and a few other kind of herbs and things, and crunches them up and puts them into the bath, and then leaves and closes the
Thank you
door.
kindly.
And
I
then
check every now and then to see if anyone is peeking on me.
Nobody seems to be peeking on you.
Cool. And yeah, I hurry up because I want to get back to the group.
Okay. So you are coming down here
It's
for the
not a-
story and the drinking, are you?
Yeah, I'm coming back down, but I just
Okay,
want to
no
get
worries.
cleaned up first.
Okay, cool.
I'm not particularly fun because I was like
Yeah.
right in the splash zone of that goblin.
You
that,
were.
You certainly were, yeah.
So yeah, like
And Fanar was in the splash zone of himself. But anyway,
you
so
know, he definitely just wants to get cleaned
Yeah.
up. And,
okay, cool. You get cleaned up, and I'm sure Robert would have a clean spare set of clothes as well. So you're all sorted. You can see Grundletooth here. He's kind of walking along the table and telling more stories about his adventures with the Blades of the North. And then he sees you. If you want to make your way down, make my way.
never mind.
And just the crack is 90. You guys have a great night. We're not going to drag this out any longer than it needs to be. And Frida kind of comes over here. It's pretty close to 10 or 11 at night now. And she says, well, oh, dearie, I'm feeling very tired. I'm going to leave and go home now. But and so's Krez is going with me as well. Now, Arthur Chiselworth will stay here. He doesn't seem to sleep that much. So he'll just be here, standing at the bar, waiting on your beck and call.
Out of curiosity, is
Okay,
Arthur
nice.
human?
Arthur is human, yeah.
Okay.
Is that all right? Anything else Frida or Krez can do for you before we leave?
No.
No, thank you.
Nothing.
All right. Ta-ra! And she goes off.
Fireball. No.
You can hear Arthur Chiselworth sort of muttering to himself.
We hear what he's saying.
I mean, from over there, make a perception check.
Yeah.
It's going to have to be better than a 9, Ren, okay?
Okay, yeah, if I can
Of
get
course,
it.
we're gonna try to hear what he says.
Yeah.
Oh, the
What
mud with the
the-
21. With
What
the
the
21. Jesus. Look, Ren, get them out of the way now before fucking combat.
Dude,
Or
I
else
don't think I'm
log out of Roll20 and log in
I'm actually
again.
about to do it. I'm refreshing the page. This is
Okay.
this is karmic punishment for the last game I played. Of like fucking like
Oh my
John's where I
God.
got like 4 nat 20s.
Yeah, maybe. Okay, so yeah, he just seems to be muttering about with a 21. How far away? Let's just do a little bit of measurement here.
I can check for you quick.
65, yeah.
70.
You can hear stuff like
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll 10 d20s to see if that like. says-
I mean,
makes
okay,
sense.
yeah, just completely obliterate the chat there, yeah.
No, they're all bad.
9, 3, 9, 17, 13. I mean, that seems seems fair to
on
me.
10 d20s, yeah, it's close to average.
96.
It's close to average.
Okay. So you're listening there. You can hear like snatches of conversation, obviously between Arthur and Arthur, and he's just like, never saw you, but I smelled you. Then he goes off and he does his thing.
Well,
he comes back and he sits down again. And he has a little whiskey by his side.
seeing, seeing as Lamud is drunk at this stage, he's going to make his way over to
Oh no.
Arthur.
Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah, I mean,
As you get closer, you can kind of hear, never saw you, never heard you, but I smelled you. I fucking smelled you. I'll never forget you. I'll cut your eyes out and eat them. Oh, hello.
I love that.
Would
So,
you like
yeah,
another drink? Would you like another drink? There you go.
No,
Here's-
not another drink, but maybe I can help you. You seem to
Help
be
me
looking
with
for
what?
someone or something.
No, I'm
Should I say?
sniffing for someone. I can't use my eyes or ears where this thing's concerned.
Well, if it's a smell you're looking for, I've got some skills that might be of benefit.
Like what?
He turns into a dog.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to wild shape right now.
Can you
You're drunk, you might.
Can you
No,
smell?
I'm not that drunk yet.
Can you smell back to 40 years ago?
No, but
No.
if you do
It
find
ain't no
anything,
use
I
to
might
me,
be
is
able.
it?
True. If you do find anything and you need help, we'll see. I can help you.
Roll an insight check, and if you beat 12, you can. Actually, I'm going to make it higher, 14, because he's a little bit drunk. If you beat 14, you can decide whether you want to give me a dexterity saving throw or not.
All right.
Oh,
19.
he reaches for you lightning fast, like faster than this old man should be able to.
Do we see this
to
from where we
move.
are?
Probably
No, I don't think so.
no.
It's a private moment.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
would have sat down on the bar stool,
Yeah.
so my back's turned to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
You're going to avoid what he's doing.
No, I'm not avoiding.
Okay, he reaches lightning quick, and his hand
It's like
goes
twins.
behind your head, and he yanks you towards, and he pushes forward against your forehead, and he goes, "Oh, I appreciate that. I may call on you if and when I smell it again. If you are an ally now, I am an ally to you." And he releases you. And then he kind of goes back and says, "Would you like another drink? I take drinks for everybody."
Yeah, give me another round.
He
But
comes
that'll be
back
the
with
last one for the night.
He comes back with a tray of drinks and just plonks in there. "Bring him over there. There's two of them I don't like."
That's me.
Yeah, I'll just start, make my way back, kind of halfway knock over a chair.
He goes back down his little hatch. And he's gone for now.
So I'm making friends.
So what do the rest of you guys want to do? Keep drinking. Grundletooth sort of falls off the table and he goes, "Well, Jesus Christ, lads, that's enough for me."
Lightweight.
What?
Lightweight.
Fuck are you saying to me?
Gone, you lightweight.
Oh, I'll cook up some fucking donuts for you now, you shite, you.
Nah,
Don't you
come on.
fucking worry about them. Piss off, you. Go on, fuck off.
Our Red making friends wherever he goes.
Yeah, I
goes
like
off.
Grundletooth.
Did any of you keep track of how much he drank?
A
As
lot.
much as Ren.
I'm
Yeah,
supposed-
about as much as me.
I'm supposed to pay for it.
Wait, I got it covered.
I
Did he
drank quite
tell
a
you a
bit.
story, by the way?
Oh yeah, he told us how he met
was
Kronk.
great,
And then
yeah.
Ren
Yeah,
is going
it
to.
was fantastic.
Can Ren attempt? Can I make a performance check or something?
Oh yeah, do it. I can't wait. But you're gonna have to RP it as well.
Ah, right, yeah. Fuck it, yeah.
Let's go.
I'm gonna roll the performance thing to see how well I remember the story, or how well I get it across. I suppose. Yeah, my mouse will-
Oh my god.
Ren doesn't remember it at all. So basically, Ren
Incredible.
is just
This
like.
is amazing.
So basically, kidnapped by like ogres. Was it ogres? Yeah, it was ogres. And they killed his friends. Kronk didn't kill his friends. An ogre broke a tooth. He escaped under Kronk's hat because he's small. And yeah, that's about it.
I mean, it's factual, but it's not very entertaining. But yeah,
He's a wizard. He's not the most
Well,
charismatic.
if there were cliff notes, I mean, that would be them.
I
Well,
literally read out my notes.
With a full performance check, I would not expect it to be
No,
entertaining.
yeah, no.
No, Lamud's sort of, the
Falls
head's,
asleep.
the head's going down on the arms a little bit, and he's kind of, well, yeah, that bit happened.
Right, I'm gonna test. Okay, I'm gonna test something. See if it's just roll 20.
Okay.
It doesn't have much.
Yeah, I rolled a 15 on my actual dice. So
Yeah, well, actual
like,
dice don't count, my friend.
No.
This is the last we're gonna experiment with the roll 20 dice. Roll one more d20, and the DC is 9.
I predict an 8.
There it is.
There we go.
Oh, Robert, it's a fake out.
Yeah, I thought it was a 1. 19. There we go. Now you're back on top, Ren. All right, back on top.
Together we have 20.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
So I mean, Limud's gonna start shambling his way upstairs. First bed he sees is falling in it.
You know, he needs to sleep.
Okay, so you guys are making your way
Robert,
upstairs.
did the old lady touch you?
I'm gonna have to buy his drinks again some night to get the actual story. And no
No,
offense, it just wasn't any help.
I'm gonna move scales up there.
It was
I
really
gave you
very
the
good.
basic. I gave you the basic. It was a great story that he told. I'm not a storyteller.
Yeah.
I set things on fire. I think I've proven that's all I'm good at doing.
Okay, so you guys.
I could probably squeeze a story out of that.
And I can also do this, and I'm just going to say now, as they've been drinking and stuff, Ren has been transmuting like a piece of wood that he's found, and he's just turned it into a block of gold.
Okay.
We've been here for what? How many minutes? I'd say over an hour.
You can transmute wood into gold at your level?
Yeah, with the transmutation thing.
Okay.
We've been here for a couple of hours.
It's temporary though. It'll only last like until I lose concentration. And come back.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was about to say like that feels like it should be illegal.
Fair. Yeah, I was about to say that feels very upbeat. Don't make me go to the book.
I'm actually going to go to the book myself and just check. But I think I can do that.
Well, you do that. The rest of you guys, if you're moving upstairs, move upstairs now with your tokens. And if you're staying down, if you're staying out all night, then we'll continue to roll Constitution savings rolls.
Robert still doesn't really drink any alcohol, and he is going to go up to his room because
he needs con saves for that milk, though. Have you ever drank a lot of milk?
Yeah, I mean,
that's
a fair point.
You
Cool.
get
So,
sick.
Jaden and Ren and Robert, are you guys going upstairs, or what are you doing?
Ren will probably, if everyone else goes upstairs. Yeah, so for each 10 minutes I spend performing the procedure, I can transform to 1 cubic foot of material. After 1 hour or until you lose concentration, the material reverses its original substance. So I can like...
Yeah, you can make other shit for a short amount of
1
time.
hour, yeah.
Right, cool.
Robert is going to go into his room.
Okay.
And then try to lock the door behind him if he can. If he
Yeah,
can't,
it has a
he'll
key in there, yeah.
probably-
No, it has a key, yeah.
Okay, so he'll lock the door, and just to be safe, he'll put all of his stuff against the door,
Yeah, he's probably...
and he'll close the
Okay.
windows.
we're taking shifts as watch, right?
And oh no, he's
Well,
not going to let any of you.
You and I are the last
into it.
ones. Everyone else has gone to bed.
I mean,
Yeah.
He's not.
Yeah.
He's not gonna. He's not gonna take a watch, and he's also not gonna let any of you into his room. And he's gonna spend all night in his room doing something.
so
Okay.
Ren's going to do rock, paper, scissors with Jaden to see who takes the first watch.
Jaden's happy enough to just, I suppose, get himself comfortable on a chair, wrap his cloak around him, and just kind of, I suppose, sit.
I suppose,
Okay, cool. Fanar, sorry, yeah, guys, go on. So Jen's going to take the first. You are taking watches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
We agreed earlier. So.
Yeah. So Fanar, you came up to bed early, didn't you? Fanar.
He did.
Sorry, was on mute.
Okay,
Anyway.
so you came up to bed early. Where is your bed, or are you just going to meditate on the floor?
Yeah, that's why I want to ask this bedroom. Yeah, this is the top one, right? The one I'm pinging at. The
This
bottom.
one here, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the third floor.
Yeah, he would have taken that because it's quiet.
Yeah,
So he doesn't
no
want to be
problem.
bothered. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's move to you, Fanar, as you 1 second now. Where's my notes?
Ooh, ominous music.
Yep.
Let's hope that 19 sets a trend and they start rolling high again.
How's that level for everyone? Is it okay?
It's
Perfect, yes.
Okay. Robert, you're going into your meditative state, are you?
No, I'm a human. I'm a human.
Nah.
I'm
Sorry, Fanar. Sorry, my bad.
So
Yeah.
he's using trance, right?
Yes.
You're
yes.
going
One of my
into your
favorite
trance.
ladies.
Okay, cool. So, as you slip into your meditative state, the noises of the inn and the snores of your tired, well-fed companions who are downstairs and are not yet in bed fade into the background. Anyway, you find that center of yourself. Turn this music down.
So this just turned into a horror game?
Yeah, you find that center of yourself in your surroundings as you were taught in your monastery long ago. It's there that you find yourself walking now, your fingers brushing lightly against one of the ancient tall trees that grow only in the deepest depths of these woods. Your bare feet falling silent on the cold, mossy ground. Leaving the monastery behind you, you press deeper still into the forest. Something intangible calling to you, drawing you. You hear your heart beat loudly in your chest. As you move on, the forest is thick with growth, and you wonder how you've come this far so easily, as if the ancient woods themselves have called you to their very core. You look back and see the forest floor and undergrowth reclaim the almost imperceptible trail you've followed. No easy way back, it seems. Your heart roars in its chest, filling your ears with its deep, powerful beat. You place your hand to your chest and realize your heart is beating normally, quietly. And it's at this point you realize that heavy, insistent beating is emanating from somewhere further down the trail and not from inside you. You can see now your breath in the air. As the temperature has plunged, frozen leaves crunch underfoot, and you wrap your vestments tight around yourself as you come upon the shore of a huge lake. Your vision shifts slightly and you look up, not at the stars above the canopy, this ancient forest, but the roof of a great cave. Stalactites leer down at you from the shadowy roof of this place, and you wonder what beings could be hidden there in the darkness. Standing on the shore of this frozen lake, you peer through the ice at a dull, dim light source far beneath it, and see it pulse in time to the sound of that beating. Your attention is caught by movement across the lake. A figure is on its knees with its hands pressed deep into the ice. You see steam rising as if a great source of heat is melting the ice. The dark figure becomes enveloped in it. Suddenly it raises its head, and you see thick veins of black beneath a pale white face, running into two jet black eyes that stare at you with pure hatred. It rears its head back and lets out a terrifying shriek. A black mist escaping its maw. You reach inside yourself to access your key and attempt to close the distance between you and whatever this abomination is. And as you open yourself to that intangible force that permeates the world and those that can access it, you are overwhelmed with power. This power that you've tapped into. Energy surges through you, your ears buzz with it, your hands tingle, and your vision focuses to detail you never thought possible. It's at this point you realize what this place is. This is the source of all ki. The creature looks down again, and with your empowered vision you see that it has now broken through the ice. And with one last withering look at you, its chest begins to heave, and terrible guttural noises emerge from it as it begins to vomit a thick black liquid into the lake. It divests itself of its robes, which seem eerily familiar, and as it disgorges this vetted, corrupt blackness into the lake, you feel a coldness grip your soul. You attempt to summon your ki once again, but you feel it now tainted and defiled as if a poison courses through you. The pain is intense, all-consuming, and you drop to your knees. You're breathing ragged, your senses bright with pain. You stare at your reflection in the ice, and you see now jet black eyes staring back at you. As you draw a ragged breath inward to let out a primal roar, you see the figure walking towards you, once again wearing that familiar clothing, the gi of your own monastery. This is Gorwin that walks towards you. His eye is still black, the veins still prominent in his face. He looks down at you before the pain becomes too much to bear. You see him kneel beside you. He runs his hand down your cheek. You hear him say, "It has begun." Your body convulses in agony, and as the corruption overtakes you, your senses begin to fail and you fall into darkness. Suddenly you shoot awake in bed. In the shadows rest, safe. And that's where we'll take our break.
Oh, yo.
Wow.
Oh.
Was not expecting that.
So we'll see you guys in about 10 minutes.
Matt Mercer, who? We have Dave. You even came in with the ball. Should have said
Same.
Dookie Mall though.
Yeah, cool. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you guys in 10 minutes.
That
And,
was amazing.
We'll be
yeah,
back.
be back in a minute.
Oh, welcome back. Welcome back after that very intense dream sequence. So here we are again. We're back, and we're going to go for another hour and a half, I think, and see what happens to our players now. So Fanar, you wake up covered in sweat, and this is unusual for you, because you're normally super zen and very kind of chill when you take your when you take your time to rest. Luckily, the rest of your group don't see you lose your composure, but you definitely feel rattled. Now you got your long rest, so you could chalk that up. As do the rest of you guys.
Good. That's the good thing with elves, so they only need 4 hours for a long rest.
Absolutely. As do the rest of you guys. Nothing untoward happens during the night. There is some probably cold water left in the bath in the morning if anyone wants to have a wash.
Not clean water though. Water juice in it.
Well, I mean, it depends.
We don't know what Robert gulped in that bath.
Depends on how dirty Robert was. So you guys, whoever drank excessively wakes up with a slight hangover. Nothing that's going to cause a point of exhaustion or be debilitating or anything. And
because he matched the dwarf, or not the dwarf, the gnome.
Yeah, you just feel a bit manky, and if you want to have a wash, you can have a wash, but the wash doesn't seem to scrape the filth of the hangover off. It's one of those days, where you constantly feel like you need 4 showers in the day.
It's always one of those days for him.
Oh, well, that's
well, not always, but close.
Understood. Cool about it. So you guys wake up, and you can smell there's roasted pigger downstairs
for breakfast.
Yeah.
Well,
you guys want to have a chat up here first? Feel free.
Yeah.
So,
do we want to discuss what we're doing next?
I mean, there's a lot to do. According to the gnome, there's the temple, if I remember right.
Yeah, it's there's the temple. There's Ren's son that is missing. The bounty out on the wyvern. The missing gnome artificer. The bandits, and then this strange man at the church.
I mean, the church is in the town, so maybe that's a place to start.
And the carved woman.
Yeah, the carved.
Oh yeah, that. Well,
it could just be a child,
who lost her mind.
But that child was taken away somewhere else.
Yeah, the Sovereign.
Yeah,
are we discussing this in this communal area here in the middle?
Yeah.
Well, there doesn't seem to be any staff members nearby, so
appear.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, my spell slots are back. Yeah.
I don't really mind what we do. We can do any of those things. I just want to do like my own little thing. You see, Robert has these like deep bags under his eyes. He was up for as long as he could have been without getting.
Oh yes, he was. Okay, understood. Good to know.
I'd just like to say maybe not the wyvern first. I don't know about you guys. I don't feel equipped to kill a wyvern.
Well, I've never seen a wyvern, so maybe just looking at it could.
I mean, I've never seen one, but like I've heard things.
We don't have to fight it. We could just look at it.
Well, I mean, if we can see, by logic, usually if we can see it, it can see us, and I don't think it'll just want to look at us. It's not the old lady.
Are they aggressive?
I mean,
would I know anything about wyverns? Can I make a nature check?
Yeah, make a nature check there.
Sorry, no.
I've been rolling good tonight. 21.
21. Okay, yeah.
Don't jinx it.
Yeah. So travelers in the wild sometimes up to the skies to see the dark winged shape of a wyvern carrying its prey. These are cousins to the great dragons. And they hunt the same tangled forests and caverns as their kin. Their appearance sends ripples of alarm to the borderlands of civilization. A wyvern has 2 scaly legs, leathery wings, and a sinewy topped tail with its most potent weapon, a poison stinger. The poison in a wyvern stinger can kill a creature in seconds. Extremely potent, the wyvern poison burns through its victim's bloodstream, disintegrating veins and arteries on its way to the heart. As deadly as wyverns can be, however, hunters and adventurers often track them to claim the venom, which is used in alchemical compounds, antidote weapons.
So,
A wyvern wouldn't fight in the ground unless it can't reach its prey by any other means, or it's been fooled into a position from which aerial combat isn't an option. If forced into a conversation on the ground, I'll just give you a bit more. A wyvern crouches low, keeping a stinger poised above its head as it hisses and growls. So you are fairly sure you're going to need to bring a few longbows with you if you're going to take this thing.
Yeah, so for Robert's sake, I'll describe a wyvern in as much detail as I can, because I know that's his thing.
Robert is scribbling down everything that he hears.
The most
putting a
basic,
note
I
next
repeat
to
everything
it.
you just said.
Yeah. putting down a note next to it, though, that he would have to confirm all of this for himself.
Okay.
Yeah. So if we go after the wyvern, we are not equipped for it right now. Our ranged game
Okay.
would have to be
No,
stepped
but
up
I can hit
a
things
bit.
pretty far away. But
Yes, yes, we've seen how you can hit things at distance. Please don't do that.
Like how is it?
yeah.
So where can we find? Do you guys know the town? Did you ask where we can find the equipment, like short bows and everything?
No.
I did not know.
Nope.
Yeah,
Maybe we should ask the innkeeper if she's.
Well, I mean, maybe if you didn't fuck off, you could have asked. What was that about?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, like you kind of just disappeared on us.
I wanted to take a bath.
No, not you.
Oh. Oh, someone else disappeared.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pinar,
What-
yes, like, just did.
What was that about?
Yeah, it's just like if you don't drink, that's fine. But like, I'm just curious to why you left.
Yeah, right before the story.
Yeah.
Well, to be honest, I'd rather be more around more animals than people. So
I mean, I don't know about you, but Grundletooth, that guy's kind of an animal.
He's
Oh.
he's an entertainer.
He's
Oh,
a character.
oh,
Definitely. I'm getting the feeling if we need information in this town,
He's got to go
Grundle-
to.
Grundletooth's the guy to go to.
I mean, that guard, he might know something.
Yeah, so I mean, we can go to the guard and they'll probably be able to tell us a bit more about the missing son, or the bounty, or the missing artificer. So it's either
Artificer.
there's a
Gnome.
Grim, the gnome
Yeah.
artificer. who's missing.
Gribble, yeah.
It's where you like.
There's also the temple that the town makes it got its name from as well.
Yeah,
mean-
so that's the options. Either go to the temple or go talk to the guard and get a bit more information.
So sightseeing
And the
or,
church.
or rescue, basically, or the church.
would
Yeah, I mean the
like-
church is like literally just down the road.
Yeah,
I'll
that's
move you
why
guys
I'm-
onto the map actually, so you guys you can see where everything is. Now, if you go on to let's let it load for a minute. I sort of included the I've had my esteemed map maker include things that are a lot further away, just up the top left and top right of the map.
Okay, cool.
Just so you can see the top left there is the temple that the town has gotten its name for. Up the top middle
Is here.
Yeah.
This here, the top middle, is the crashed airship that Gribble has his laboratory in, or had. And up the top right are mines where Gribble, you'll find out what they are. And this kind of area here, the mountains and things, would probably be a day's travel. Just have to kind of squish it into one map. That's all.
No, 100%. So let's
So-
quickly
If it's
have a
not
look at
if it's not
towns.
too much trouble with the rest of you, I would like to go to the post office if they have one. I have a package I need to send.
Okay, no problem. I'm going to move you all just to outside the inn, or if you want to move yourselves, feel free.
I'm already there.
Yeah, so I mean,
Cool. So whatever you guys want to do, it's a beautiful crisp morning as you now you probably slept later than you expected to, so it's probably about well, Robert, you can probably tell me it's exactly 10:10. The town is up and about, and they seem to have been up and about for quite some time. There's a light drizzle falling from the air, falling from the sky, and but there's that kind of mountain breeze that kind of cuts down the path a little bit and makes you wrap yourself a little bit closer with your vestments and your clothes and things.
Just save chat if they can't see what's going on. Because I have the green screen, my dog is in the background. That's why I'm a bit distracted. Looking around.
Go.
So yeah, I mean, if it's raining and there's a nice breeze coming from the mountains, that makes Lemut feel kind of homesick, but also a bit better.
Okay. Yeah, it's you've if Lemut has long hair, you're kind of doing that sort of Nicolas Cage kind of thing.
Yeah,
it feels good.
It's kind of in a braid, so it doesn't.
You're still getting the kind of cold sprayer down the back and the side of your neck as you kind of kind of like you're kind of vibing it. So as you move along the town, first stop is the town hall, is it, for the post office?
As we're walking, I would like to address the party and say, if it's all the same to you,
Miss Jawbreaker asked if there are people out. There are people out. You can see lots of these people here will be town guards, and these people here are NPCs, just going about their business.
Right.
Sorry to stop you there.
Yeah,
no worries. If you guys don't mind, if we are to have a vote, I'm interested in this artificer.
Yeah.
They're those people who make like contraptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's more curiosity, I think, than anything else.
It's kind of like they combine. Would Ren, having worked with his background and where he works, know details about what an artificer is and what they do?
Make contraptions, and they make sort of blend mechanics with magic and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean they're not common, but I mean you're also aware that people that don't understand certain disciplines of magic also sort of mislabel what people do.
Yeah. I mean, they're to put it like artificers, they kind of blend technology and magic in very interesting ways. I'd also be interested to see what he's up to, but
if we can find him, maybe even if he's grateful enough, maybe he has some.
He might have
contraptions that would be useful to us.
Maybe.
Something like a tracking device for animals, or a net to catch them with. Or...
I'm just
maybe something outside of that as well. But...
we were told that there's something going on in Templetown, right?
There seems to be a lot going on here. Yeah.
I know, but I mean, like the reason we came to Templetown, we were given a rough reason to come here, correct?
Yeah, I mean, like it seems that there's a lot that the town's just in need of heroes. That's all you heard.
Yeah.
And like I said, children gone missing, adults gone missing, strange shadows roaming the towns, hunters, accomplished hunters dying in the wilderness and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, the hunters could probably be chalked up to the wyvern, the bandits, that we talked about. I'm also really interested in finding out more about this. What are the carved lady?
The carved woman.
Yeah.
I know she's been carted off to Soberone, but it's probably like if this was recently enough, there's probably a crime scene or
Yeah, there would be. I mean, roll. Give me an intelligence check there, Ren.
Second, just get my character sheet up.
Oh my god, it's more nines than the Mighty Nine. This is fucking crazy.
9.
Yeah, you think
the hangovers.
You know what, man? I'm actually going to give this to you. Like, I mean, it's this stretch of logic is not going to be any more than a DC fucking 8. I mean, you think the best place to find out more about this would probably be the school.
I mean, but it was a kid, so we could check the school, see if they know.
And if I might, possibly the most good we could do for the town was possibly the missing child.
I mean, yeah,
that makes sense.
I
Well,
mean,
then, yeah, there's the missing child who is the son of the
son
owner
of
of the
the
meadery,
meadery,
and
yeah.
then there's the
girl who
girl that
killed-
went
yeah.
crazy in the school. So they're two different things.
Yeah, no, I was talking about the son of the
Okay.
meter.
Yeah, so I mean, let's maybe hit the town hall first, and then go to the meadery to get some information about the
Cool.
son.
Of the 6 rolls you made, 4 of them were 9s.
Okay,
Not
so you
so
guys
many
are
nines.
making your way from the inn, and you're making your way up to the town hall.
As they are, Ren is keeping an eye out for those kids.
Oh, well, if you keep an eye out for kids, you're going to see something particularly fucked up right now. Jaden, as you're walking past the meadery, there's 2 girls playing patty
Win!
cake.
No, run!
No, they're not. And they're just playing blah, 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 blah. And the rest of you guys can march on. Ren, you be sort of in the background here. You'll see a little bit of this. And as you walk past them, and you hear, Jaden, you hear, Ella, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And you hear a child in obvious distress, and you turn around, and you see like a young 8-year-old girl with blonde hair, pigtails, just kind of looking at her friend, who is looking at you. She's got long brown hair, stringy, and her eyes are they're bloodshot red, and she's pointing at you, and she's screaming, but there's no sound coming from her mouth. Her chest is heaving, and you can see spit coming out of her mouth. She's pointing at you. Her eyes are rolled back in her head, and her friend is terrified. And she's like, Ella, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And she shakes her, and then Ella just goes, back to the patty cake.
Yeah. So Jaden is going to quickly look around and see has anybody else noticed that apart from the other little girl.
Did any of the other
or more importantly, any of the other party noticed that.
I'll give you, Ren, I'll give you a perception check at advantage, things you said you were watching Out for Children.
Yeah, I was trying to make sure the ones that like saw me light the house on fire aren't around. Perception, yeah.
Yeah, perception with advantage. I'm going to say DC 12 on this, so I mean, don't roll 2 9s.
Yeah, he'll never make it.
Oh wow, that's a 14. Yeah, you saw, like, you came in at the end of this with just like heaving chest, pointing at someone, and then she's back to patty cake.
What the fuck?
What was that?
Jaden, did you see that?
No? See what?
The kid doing the thing?
Wait, what kids? Those ones over there? The ones playing patty cake?
Yeah, you definitely saw that.
No? Like...
Insight check.
Okay.
Either one look out for it?
So, Jaden, if you want to GM roll me some deception, and if you want to GM roll me an insight, then do.
So I clicked 2 GM, obviously.
Yeah.
Where's that button?
That's not supposed to be an advantage, so just take the first one.
Okay.
Oh, there it is. Sorry.
Let's not give any hints as to her rolls. And this is one of the few times that I will hide the rolls from the viewers.
If I just click my...
If you go to your character sheet, there should be a 2 GM roll option. Let me just try and find.
You might have to toggle it on first.
You toggle it on, and then you roll.
Oh, okay, and then you roll like normal, but it's GM.
Yeah, and then
okay.
it should, and then you can turn it off again when you're rolling combat.
Let's see, does that do it? Nope,
No, it doesn't matter anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, cool. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Ren, he seems very rattled.
Okay, you're that bullshit.
Are you just calling them on us straight away?
Yeah, that bullshit.
I love it. Okay.
I didn't see
What happened?
anything.
You're lying.
No, I'm not.
You're clearly shaken.
I don't know what you're talking about, and you need to step back.
All right. Yeah, Ren just
All right.
steps back. He's not going to push it any further. But yeah, now he doesn't really trust Jaden, clearly.
That's up to you.
Well, he doesn't
Um,
distrust him as a person, but in this situation,
That's
he does not
fine.
trust
Yeah.
Jaden.
No,
Yep.
no problem. Okay. Cool. Miss Jawbreaker.
Robert just-
Fight.
Robert just
Yeah, and
pulls
then
out
as
his
he turns around, magic missile.
At the child, I presume.
Yeah, exactly.
Keeping Ren in character. Okay, cool.
Robert just pulls out his book and writes "Lovers Quarrel."
As you make your way to the town hall, let's go there, lads. Where have I put my town hall? Town hall, right down the bottom right. Brilliant.
Making our way.
Making my way to the town hall. Here we go. You should see the town hall there.
Are they chairs or barrels?
They're
Oh, chairs.
chairs.
I was very zoomed
In
out.
case of a town meeting,
This is
let me
my kind of
actually. I just need to
town
go back and
No, I had
barrels.
PTSD from barrels after
I'm
Sean's
gonna
last
try
game.
and copy you guys in here, but you're all kind of weirdly. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and can I do a thing? Yeah.
I just tried dragging myself onto the map. Hey, it worked. There we go.
Oh, okay, great. Well, then maybe don't, because I'm about to paste you onto the map.
Okay.
Thanks. There we go. Paste. Everyone's there now. Cool. So you guys can you've tweaked your spell slots and all the rest of it, and your long rests and stuff like that. So you're back up to full hit points. Excellent. Okay, so you guys make your way to the town hall.
I don't like how you said that.
Not.
Oh,
yeah,
don't-
I mean,
no, just checking, guys.
Inside check
Just
the DM.
checking.
Just dropping off some posts.
If only that
mean,
were a thing.
it doesn't matter. We're just going to the town hall.
Yeah, we're just dropping off some post.
It's not like it's not like the mayor's going to try and stab us or anything.
Wouldn't be the first time I've been stabbed by a mayor in D&D.
Really.
There's a story there, and I'll tell it
Shocking.
in Discord later. But yeah,
Wow, okay. Cool. So you guys
Believe it or
make
not,
your
I
way
didn't-
to the town hall. Where's my notes here? Here we go. And it's quite quiet. There's nobody there. It's very, you can kind of sort of pop your way in, and there's no one there standing around. So
any more creepy kids?
not yet.
I'll go straight to anyone who looks like they're willing to talk to me.
Nobody.
Nobody.
I turn around and go back
so
out.
you open the door, and there's not many.
The old lady's just
Anyone
standing there on
there?
the other side.
You can hear a kind of a muttering from over here, right inside.
I'll start heading that way.
Are you walking very quietly, or are you?
No, I'm not. Maybe through force of habit, but no,
Okay.
probably not.
Okay. Probably not. Okay.
I mean,
And
he's
then
light-footed, but he's not.
Who goes there?
Sorry, sir. My name is Robert.
This is the town hall.
I'm well aware.
And who might you be?
My name is Robert. I'm here
Robert,
to
eh?
send a post.
Post. We don't
I
get
have a
many. We don't get any packages to be sent here. What's in it?
Some papers. It's more of a manuscript, really.
Drugs.
What's written on them?
Words. It's a story. It's fictional. I would like to send it to my publisher in. Was it Saffron?
Saffron? Yes.
Yeah.
Fiction, you say? I love a little bit of fiction. Elric Vask is my name. I am the mayor of the town. And are you a writer of sorts?
Yes, I'm not well known. I don't think you've heard of me, but and I can't let you read this one as it's still a bit raw. It's
Okay.
just if my publisher found out that I let people read it, outside of them, then
Understood.
be problematic.
I tell you
But
what,
I do have one of my other works here, and he pulls out a copy of his previous book.
What's it called? What's it called?
It's called Behind Enemy Lines.
Sounds fascinating.
You might like it.
Is it the only copy you have?
It's the only copy of this one that I have.
But it's in existence in other places. It's in existence in other places.
Yeah, it might be out there. A couple of them. It's, like I said, I'm not really popular.
Is the title of the book Tusk Glove?
I'd like to read it. I'd like to read it.
Sure. Free copy.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. I don't
have it read it. I'm happy to exchange it for 15 gold pieces.
That's mighty. I feel like that's a bit much, but
he leans into it. I'm rich, my boy.
That's comforting then. Yeah, sure. Thank you for your generosity.
Very good. I will have it sent off immediately. Well, I say immediately. It will be probably in 5 days' time when the next delivery service comes along. But anyway, thank you.
How much is this going to cost me?
It's on me.
Now I feel spoiled. Thank you.
He's 100% reading that book before he sends it off.
Well, actually, no. You see him walk up here, and there's a kind of a little kind of a post boxy thing here, and he deposits it straight away. Walks back. Currently clutching his newest prize, and he kind of leans out here.
If you manage to finish it while I'm still in town, I would like your opinion on it.
Of course.
Enjoy it. Maybe take note of your company when reading it.
Sounds on that.
Have a lovely day. Thank you. And Robert goes back to his group of friends.
Okay. He goes in, closes the door here, and then you hear the door opens again, and he peeks around it, and then closes the door again. That's the last you see of him.
So it was Tusk Glove.
No. It's called Behind Enemy Lines.
And we are back out to Templetown.
Interesting.
Okay, so where to next, guys?
To the
Actually, sorry, before we do that, Jaden, you see the two girls are still there playing patty cake. Yeah. But they're both playing patty cake, and they're both just looking at you.
Yeah. So will we go find out about Gribble, the artificer?
Yeah, I mean, that or the meadery.
God, I mean,
Yeah, so the meadery is.
You wanted to see the magical stuff, didn't you?
But yeah, but like.
No, but weren't we going to go find out about Ren's son? That's the meadery that's like right across the street.
The guy whose name sounds like mine but isn't mine.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to go to the meadery, right?
Yeah.
Are we? Jaden, that involves walking right past the two girls.
What I was trying to avoid, but yeah.
Okay, no problem.
Ren is keeping an eye on him as they walk past.
Yeah, I mean, but also, I mean, it's hard not. It's hard not to be distracted by the two girls who are just like.
When I say it's a distrust, it's a concerned distrust.
Yeah.
But they're both staring. They're both their eyes are just staring at Jaden now at this stage.
He's going to intentionally look like just dead ahead towards the door and not even kind of clock them. As in, he knows they're there and he knows what's going on. But
yeah, I mean, well, it's not. Well, I don't know if you know what's going on. Like, it's definitely not.
Yeah.
As unsettling as it was. You sort of. Do you want to give me an insight check and I'll give you a little bit more.
In the meantime, Robert leans into Jaden and asks, Have you been here before?
Not that I remember.
Inside 10. 10's enough for just the stairs you're getting now are like that. It's sort of it's childish curiosity, in as much as what you can glean is that one of them told the other what they did, and the other one's like, well, no, I didn't do that, and they're both sort of confused and curious of you, and that's all it is. But they're also trying to play their game and make it look like they're just playing their game and not staring at you, but they're failing miserably because they're only fucking children. Yeah,
but I'm trying to do the same thing.
Cool. Yeah. With varying levels of success. If you want to roll a deception check, let's see how good you are at that. 11. That's more than enough.
Yeah. So, but I mean, it's an intentional ignoring.
Yeah. So. Yeah. Cool. Okay. Cool. Well, yeah. That's fair.
Yeah, and like holding his breath, and just kind of hoping that nothing else happens as he goes by.
No problem. Yeah. I mean, yeah. Not now, anyway. So cool, Abula. So you guys make your way to the meadery.
So it's safe to assume there's something weird going on with the kids in this town.
That's up to you.
I mean, no, this is an out of character thing. I was like, this is weird. It's multiple kids. That's weird.
Out of character, I would say.
Yeah.
That's up to you.
Yeah.
But the party, we all see the children like playing.
Yeah, but I mean, it's children.
You see the party playing and staring at Jaden, who's like walking along with a huge fucking spear with a massive fucking blade at the end of it, and they're staring at him.
Yeah.
I mean, which kids probably would do.
I'll just like
depending on the company you keep, but yeah.
I'll just turn to Jaden, and just like tell him, this is why I have a quarterstaff. Nobody stares at me.
Yeah, that's fair.
Call back.
Yep.
That is fair. Okay, so
yep.
If there's anything else you guys want to do in the town, go for it. Or otherwise, I'll move you over to the meteor.
No, it's the meadery, I suppose.
Yep.
There's the meadery. Here we are.
Meadery.
Bren's is the door actually open, or is it?
There is no door.
There is no door at all.
It's slightly broken.
Bren's gonna like knock on what's left of the door, and then kind of walk in. Hello.
All right. How's it going?
We've heard rumors that.
Who are you then?
I'm Ren. I'm an adventurer. These are my friends, I guess. And we've heard rumors from I mean, I don't want to say who told us, I guess, just in case, but that your son's gone missing.
Was that little fucking gnome, wasn't it?
No.
Yes, it was the little gnome.
Hey, don't rat him out.
Oh, fucking. So he's like the fucking note we spawned over here.
Yeah, he's the right height.
So it's true.
Robert looks at Lamad.
What's true?
Robert looks at Lamad, pulls out his dagger and says, "Snitches get stitches."
You have to catch me. You have to catch me first.
I'm just joking. It's away his dagger again.
I don't know what's worse, if you weren't joking or you are joking.
That's fun.
Fucking hell.
Look, the point is, we heard about the little one going missing. We want to try and help.
Yeah.
That's my son, Bren.
Great.
He went off looking for bees' nests out in the forest. That's the last I ever heard of him.
How long ago was this?
About 2 days.
2 days.
Was this how old is he?
He's 8. 8 years of age.
Was this why did he go looking for bees? Is this a business venture? Like,
Mead's made.
Do you know how mead's made, lad?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're constantly looking for new sources of honey, or different breeds of honey bees.
So he's helping Dad with the.
He was out looking for bees and honey bees and honey sources of honey, all that. Do you understand now?
Yeah. I was just curious.
Lovely,
He
lovely.
seems a bit young, and I mean,
But
You
he
grow
can
up
help
this
that.
far north. I was 7 years old when I first learned to handle a short sword.
It seems like mighty early. I
Well, you've
only
got
learned how
you
to-
see up here in the savage north. You've got to learn to handle yourself first. Can't be mollycoddled. This and that.
I didn't learn how to use a sword until I was in the military.
How'd that work out for you?
Pretty well. I'm pretty good at it, I'd say.
Right, so
Back
so
to
you
the kids
only
mission.
you only to find my boy.
Yeah, we want to help.
Yeah.
Right, so right.
I mean, if you can tell us more or less where he went, we can definitely try and look.
It would also help if you say maybe what he looked like.
Yeah, that would help. Although if you
And-
find a random kid in the woods, chances are it's probably his.
This is gonna sound very weird, but do you maybe have a piece of clothing that he wore recently that hasn't been washed yet?
I've got a little bandana that he used to wear.
Would
With a
you-
little red bandana, and he used to put it on, and he used to sing in the town square. And that bard from the school, what's his name? The great Arthur Strummer. The two of them used to perform in the town square. They'd make coppers upon coppers. They would make a fortune. People love kids that are good at singing, don't they? We're going to send them off to Soffer own. That little competition they have for musical kids. We'll send them off for them.
I've heard of it.
If he hadn't died.
Would
What
you
about?
would you mind if I hold on to that bandana for a while, just to help us?
It's not going to be
Yeah.
for anything weird, is it?
No.
No, it's just gonna make things a little bit easier for us.
The mud's he's good at tracking.
Right, so here you go. Figure there. That's for you. Bring it back, Bo.
Most certainly will, and
Unless
hopefully
we
with your
die.
son as well.
And just out of curiosity, is Arthur still around town?
Arthur Chiselworth.
No, not
Arthur Strummer.
Strummer.
Arthur Strummer.
Yeah, not Chiselworth.
Sorry, my mistake. Yeah,
Oh,
he's probably down in school there.
School.
Doing his lessons. 1 + 1 is 3. You know all that.
No, it's 2.
What?
1 + 1 is 2.
Quick maths. All right.
Could be 3.
But it's not 3. But okay, yeah. Look, we'll I think we should go ask Arthur if he knows anything. Strummer, not Chiselworth.
Arthur
Hello?
Strummer.
Chiselworth may be able to sniff your son out.
But did we get a general direction?
Yeah, so that was
Did
going to
you
be the
send-
question. Now.
General direction.
Yeah, just a general direction or area.
When he would have gone into the forest east of Templetown and looking for an inn and that. So out of here into the forest and head east.
And you don't think this is not to scare you or anything? This doesn't have to do with that carved lady.
The carved woman.
Carved
No.
woman.
Did you hear about that? The girl who
He looks very confused and he's like, carved
not-
woman. What,
Yeah.
does she turn a bit of wood or something?
Kind of
Baron.
murdered. Yeah, it's a kid.
No,
from the
don't-
school.
No.
Don't.
You know what? We're not going to bother you with it. We'll have a look.
I mean, I feel like if it had something to do with the carved woman, the kid would have killed his dad.
Anyway,
Sorry, what?
thank you for your time.
Yes, we are going to go.
Hold on. What?
That's something we heard.
Yeah, we heard also from the gnome that a kid from the school killed their
From
mother. I
that's all I need to hear is from the fucking gnome. Get out. Out you go.
think.
We'll,
Okay.
Bye-bye.
We'll,
Thank you for
we'll
your
be
time.
back eventually.
Okay.
Hopefully.
So you guys are going to go and talk to the great Arthur
Unless we
Strummer,
die.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Got
we
it.
could
we
I have
can
maps
have
for everything here, thanks to Kate from It's a Map.
and Kate, we love your maps.
Yeah, Kate, it was a great idea.
Class.
So we're going to the school, are we?
Is school currently in progress?
Oh, it sure is.
Robert seems.
As a DM, why would I not have the school in progress for the fucking
Red.
crack I can knock out of this?
Red, please either stay outside or don't do anything.
What?
No magic.
Don't touch anything. Don't look at anyone.
Ren's gonna
No
pull
magic.
out a piece of copper and start working on his transmutation.
Yes,
It takes 10 minutes. So
you sit there. All right, everyone, we've got 10 minutes. Let's go.
oh, he's coming with. He's coming with.
So you guys are going to the school. Let me just pull out my notes for the school here, and they're extensive.
Robert seems almost visibly excited
Okay.
to go to school.
Okay, so you guys make your way
No.
to the
Oh,
school.
no.
The front door is open, and you can hear this sort of kind of quiet drone, this kind of deep baritone drone, followed by a kind of a very kind of a high pitched kind of alto, similar drone as if a bunch of small children are repeating something that an old man has just told them.
Okay, I'm just going to make one suggestion to the party. Should we ask Arthur to step outside?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just rolling into a school, going up
let's
to a
ro-
teacher being like,
Yeah, let's
Step
rather
outside.
not do this discussion in front of a bunch of kids.
I mean, I don't think you want to talk about, a kid murdering their parents and then a kid, going missing in the woods in front of another bunch of kids. Especially not considering the kids in this town seem very fucking weird. And he looks at Jaden when he says that.
You're absolutely right, all of them. Yeah.
All right, so should I just go in and ask Arthur if we can have a moment?
I mean, you could. I mean, yeah, or you can go up to the professor of the school maybe and interact with the authority figure.
Yeah.
Maybe
fucking
get
authority,
his get his permission. So,
Who-
whatever way you want to handle it.
Whoever
So-
looks like they're in charge.
Just remember, worst comes to worst, a single magic missile is enough to kill a commoner.
Please, though.
Sure is.
dagger.
And I can fire at least 3 at once. So let's go.
Yeah,
Okay, so who's going in?
I'll go
I'll
in.
go. Like Robert would like to enter the establishment.
If Robert wants to do it, we'll wait
No,
outside.
he doesn't want to talk. He just wants to be in a place of knowledge.
Okay, no, that's fine. I'll make my way in. Is there
God.
anyone?
Maybe we shouldn't let Scales go in. You might.
Yeah, Scales is waiting outside.
But the
Scales, stay
half orc is
outside.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, I feel. I mean,
Oh
He's
my
a
God.
friendly half orc.
I mean, Krez is from around here. They've seen half orcs before.
They have.
Dragonborns are rare, and I just, he might get swarmed by kids.
If it's just me and Lamud, whatever talking we would be doing, Robert would be doing in Orcish with Lamud.
I mean,
interesting.
I
Okay.
just don't trust
Yeah.
Robert to go into the school, to be honest. But okay.
So you make your way in, and there's a smell of dirty children and
Are there
fruit
any clean
and
books?
dust, and yeah, you can smell old books as well. That smell would be very familiar to you. And Lamud, you can see in this room here, it seems to be just children sort of doing their own thing, studying. Seem to be very quiet.
All right, but no adults in that.
No, well, I mean, you'd have to go in further to see. I mean, I didn't do dynamic lighting for the
Yeah.
school, so
Yeah,
you
100%.
can see where the walls are. So
So, have you ever been to? Did you go to school?
I mean, no formal school, no. My mother taught me most everything that needed to be taught.
I get that. I mean, my mother taught me a lot before I went to school. I mean, I didn't go to school until I was
Oh
almost a grown man.
no! What's going on here then?
Whoa.
You see this tall, dour man who is human, about 43, 6'5", whip thin, with a very, very obvious toupee on, and he's wearing
Robert takes out his book and starts taking notes of the creature on the guy's head.
I'm sorry. Did you say he's 6'5"?
He's 6'5". He's a human, whip thin, with a very obvious toupee.
Jeez.
Looks to be in his, well, if the toupee were to believed, he'd be about 43, but he's probably a little bit older.
Yeah, well, he's taller than Lamud.
Yeah, and he walks out, and he's wearing like. Do you know the way? The best way I can describe this is that when children make their communions, and then insist on going to mass for the next 6 months in their communion clothes.
Oh, so
This
the
guy-
suit doesn't fit very well.
This guy is like no. This guy is wearing his university robes as if they sort of afford him some sort of authority. And now you know he is in charge of school, but he sort of believes that you can see that the way he carries them, that they that he believes that they make him seem more intellectual than he maybe is.
But he looks like he's the person in charge.
Oh, he certainly is at the moment. Yeah. And he says, "Oh no, visitors! It's the wrong time for visitors."
Yes, apologies for the intrusion. We were just wondering if we could have a minute of Arthur Strummer's time, just with regards to...
Arthur's in the middle of lessons, but you may come in and observe. Please be quiet. I know there are more of you. Please bring them in. I do not like loiterers.
I'm just going to look at Robert and shrug and, quickly step back, tell the others to, if they want, they can step in.
Please bring them in.
Robert goes to one of the open chairs and sits down, takes out his books and starts taking notes on
I love
whatever the guy
Robert
is
so
talking
much.
about.
Is Robert giddy at this point?
Robert likes school.
I can see that.
Yeah, this is this seat is very small, but you manage to squish into it. Getting out of it may be a problem, but it's one of those desks that you can kind of hinge up, and
I mean, if I do have trouble getting out of the chair, I could just tell Ren it's a child and he'll deal with it.
I love how we just assume Ren actually hurts children when he's not
So
done that
as
at all yet.
as you kind of hinge up the desk, you find 3 quills
So we imagine missiles fly out and start spreading
and a
around.
completely sealed pot of black ink and some chalk.
And so, I would have told the rest of the party as well that we can, move into this area, but we need to stay to the back. Unlike Robert.
And then I just do this.
Wow. Okay. Who gave you access? Did you access to that?
Yes.
Far too early.
How do I delete that? Yeah, okay. I've been
Wow.
sitting there waiting.
Miss Jawbreaker says learning is fun until Ren drops a fireball in there. Oh my God. Wow.
We need to do so many PSAs to apologize for Ren's behavior.
We absolutely do. Like fucking hell. Okay, so Mr. Crinklebottom is here and he says, "Well, children, it seems we have visitors. I am Mr. Crinklebottom."
You mean you're
Hello,
not Arthur
Mr.
Strummer?
Crinklebottom.
And yeah, Robert is the only one that goes, "Hello, Mr. Crinklebottom." And Mr. Crinklebottom is like, no laughter. This is refreshing. Now, children, actually, who are you?
So as I was trying to say earlier, we just need a couple of minutes of Arthur's time. We came here with regards to
Arthur
brain that went
runs over
missing.
to the desk and goes, "Everybody wants a bit of the great orchestra this time," and he jumps up and there's and he pulls out his lute. Come on, Billy! And Billy jumps up, and you can hear Mr. Crinklebottom go, "Oh no!"
Wait, is Arthur another one of the kids?
The great Arthur Strummer? Yeah, he's here.
Is he a kid?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was an adult.
No. So there were two kids, and like the great Arthur Strummer would strum along and play his lute, and Bren would do his thing. So
it's some heavy
great Arthur
looting
Strummer
he
now is
does
like
there.
Billy's like, "What's that?"
Arthur, please stop playing. We
Hold on. So he's like, ding, 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 and Billy's like, "Hey, the great Arthur Strummer. Here he is. The R-fork smells like pork."
That's racist.
Did you have sausages this morning? Did you have sausages? I can smell them on you. And Mr. Crinklebottom was like, "Oh no. Calm down, children."
Where is Scales now?
he sounds like someone who's given up on life.
Yeah.
He really has. You can just see he's you know when you're out in a restaurant and there's like a family who know that there's no hope for their children, and just like, stop now, just be good.
Those kids that shouldn't be allowed in the restaurant.
Good now, stop. No, just be good. This is pretty much his life now. He's like, he's just doing the bare minimum. And then the great Arthur Strummer starts dancing around, and then all the kids start following him. And now they're doing this kind of conga line round the tent.
Robert is like Robert's getting almost.
Is that fireplace at the end of the room?
Yeah.
Is it lit?
Yeah.
As an attempt to get their attention, Randy's going to then cast Control Flames and just snuff it out immediately.
Okay, they all turn and go, "Way!"
Robert
Robert
is getting.
And now all of a sudden, the kids from the other room have heard the disturbance, and they come out. This lad here, Arthur Cropside, starts just kind of tugging on.
How many Arthurs are there?
There's quite a few, my friend. Just starts tugging on Jaden's glaive. How long is that? How long is that fucking thing?
3 times your size.
3 times my size. Oh, I bet I stick it up your mum. And then Aaron and Thomas go, "Oh, I said he'd stick it up his mum." And Gabby here is just like, "That's disgusting. That's disgusting. I'm sorry, Jaden." She runs in here. "Oh,
wait, how did she know his name?
How indeed."
Jaden, why does that kid know your name?
You didn't hear that, I don't think, would you?
Yeah, we're in the room.
We didn't know that.
No, you wouldn't have heard that.
No,
You guys
okay.
are like busy, like you're busy putting fires out and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then this guy comes up. "Can I hold it?"
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. And Jaden's gonna actually just make his way out.
Making my way out.
Extract himself from the situation.
Okay.
Robert is severely disappointed. He thought this was a place of learning, but it turns out to just be a clown show.
I need to see what I can do.
Robert, give me a perception check.
Okay. Perception check. 1 sec. They're in alphabetical. 15.
There's one young girl who has not left her desk, and she's looking right at you.
Stop staring at us, kids. Creepy.
She has
I'm like covering my body, my book of my body. Like,
she's unkempt, and she looks like, from what you can see from her face, is unwashed. Her hair, her long dark brown hair, just runs down her face like that. So it's sort of reminiscent of the Ring Girl, but not that creepy. Just that's the best thing I can. Sort of equate
Robert's
it
like
to.
trying to get her to not copy his notes. He's like leaning over. Lifts his book.
She walks slowly over to her hands sort of down by her side. She's kind of walking over and just,
You what?
Books given to me
You like?
by someone very old. And then she goes back to her seat.
What the fuck is wrong with the kids in this town?
Lemur is just going to make his way around towards Arthur and just try and,
Oh,
it's
the fork that smells like sausages.
Arthur, how much do you normally make playing that?
Enough. I'm the great Arthur Strummer, and I'm going to be a famous bard one day. So, and I'm going to sing songs about smelly half-orcs.
That is 100%. You can sing that as much as you like. How would you like to make some coin right now?
Mr. Crinklebomb, we've got one of them weirdos. Oh, no.
We just need some information out of you.
Don't make me call the guards.
Look, Crinklebomb,
That
we just need to know what happened to Brent.
Yes, that's all we need.
And maybe some lessons.
No,
Bren went out. Bren went out.
Stop playing.
Bren went out for some honey because he wanted a little bit more money. Isn't that fucking funny?
Fenard just wants to run up and just like hit him on his arm just to make it numb, like you can stop.
Yeah, I mean,
Isn't the fork smelly? Oh, that doesn't work. He went out for honey.
Yeah,
And you haven't seen him since?
You know where he went?
He went into the internet forest in the east.
All right. Nothing we didn't know already. Thanks for your time.
I'm just sitting here thinking.
You're just sitting there thinking.
That poor Robert is going to have to remember everything that is being said. It's just like smelly orcs and-
Yeah, smelly orc.
Yeah, not gonna do anything.
Smelly orc, come here.
Just walking away.
I'll tell you something else about that freak in the corner.
Yes, I'm listening.
Come closer to me. I'll tell you what I see. That wasn't great. Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
Shut up, kid. Stay away from Zelda Dark Moon.
Sorry, just the name again?
Zelda Dark Moon.
Zelda Dark Moon.
See this girl? You see this girl over here? Look over and she sticks her tongue out. And she does this kind of a horn gesture. And the great Arthur Strummer kind of turns around. So he actually moves to here. So he's closer to her, but not in her direct line of sight. He says, she's next for the carved witch.
Which?
The carved woman. The carved witch. She talks to her.
Well, thanks for the warning. I appreciate that.
It's not creepy at all.
Don't go to sleep tonight if Zelda's looked in your eyes. That's an invite for the carved witch to visit you.
Robert, we would have seen Robert talk to her. It's a small room.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, would I have seen Robert talk?
Yeah, you would have, yeah.
Can Robert hear this?
I'm assuming he's whispering.
I mean, yeah, Robert, you can hear this, yeah.
And so with that information, can Ren start ritually casting detect magic? I don't know if we have enough time in the room.
In the middle of a school. No.
That will be thoroughly discouraged.
Okay. I mean, can you do it?
I mean, in the form of another. Oh no! None of that business here.
What is he, Eeyore?
Maybe he is.
Oh no.
Oh,
House blew
no.
down. I'm depressed. Okay, Ren. Okay, no, never mind. He's gonna stop them.
So, Mr. What's the name?
Well, I mean, I'll just Dave. I'll just thank Arthur for the information and
Mr. Crinklebottom bottom will go up to the top of the thing and go, well, children, it seems we have some adventurers here today. Maybe take your seats. And maybe they can help with the bad things that are happening in the town.
With that, Ren's gonna reignite the fire. Normally, he's gonna use control. He's gonna use control next. Just let the embers just go back to where.
And all the kids walk in. And they're like, Are you all adventurous? Here to save us from the bad things that are happening.
We will definitely try. I just want to ask: do any of you know what happened with Bren? Do any of you have any information as to other than he went into the woods?
Well, it's not Bren you should be worried about. It's the carved woman. Oh no, here we go. The carved woman again. No, don't mind them. Well, she visits Zelda Dark Moon every night now.
Is that like a statue lady or?
No, she's a witch.
As the kid says this out loud, looking over at, I'm assuming Zelda is the one in the corner. Does she react in any way?
She sort of has her head in her elbows, like it's 3:45 to 4 of a Tuesday, and she's asleep and she's dying for school to be over.
Okay.
I'll just whisper over to Robert that maybe you should go talk to her. She seems to have taken a liking to you. See if you can find something out about this carved woman.
She asked for my books, but I can't give her any of my books.
And it's at this point that Mr. Crinklebottom comes over and he goes, "Oh, I'll tell you what. Maybe being the adventurers that you are, you would like to interview the children and maybe see what you can learn from them."
Robert does.
I will leave here and close the door. And he closes this door. And anyone who's nearby, Scales, give me a perception check.
All right, Scales. Perception is that one.
You definitely hear the sound of a cork coming out of a wine bottle.
Yep. Scales would recognize that sound. He'd probably just chuckle a bit.
So as soon as he leaves the room, Ren is actually going to start ritually casting detect magic.
Okay, so I'm going to need you to make a concentration check. DC 12. There's a great Arthur Stormer comes over and goes, "He's casting magic. It looks so tragic. He's fucking shot."
What check?
Let's just give me a wisdom saving throw DC 12 just for the crack.
Fuck's sake!
Oh, what happened there?
Frustrated Ren's gonna grab the loot and yank it off the kid.
Are you taking his loot off him?
He's taking his loot off.
Oh, this is gonna no. No.
He looks over you and his like his eyes like not like flash, but like flash with anger in his eye. That belonged to my grandfather. Give it back.
Let me concentrate and you can have it back.
Sorry, you're such a shit wizard.
Ren's eye twitches. And he throws he's not gonna throw the loot in the fire.
Give it back.
He tosses it to who's nearby. No, he just drops it.
Like drops it, or
Don't-
play? Do
No,
you just
no,
drop?
he sets it down. Like, he doesn't drop it.
Here, Arthur runs over here and takes it up.
I know he's gonna
Don't tell these guys anything, Chips. That guy's a prick. And you're like, hey, fuck that guy. Fuck that guy.
Robert feels for the girl. I think he sees some of himself in her.
the creepy witch girl.
Considering, yeah, the attitude of the other kids towards her.
Okay.
He's gonna go over to her and is this don't listen to what they say about you. They don't mean the things they say. They're not smart enough to know.
Her hair is hanging down her face, and you can just sort of see like bloodshot eyes looking through it. And he goes, I hate them.
That's a school shooter.
I hate them.
I'll let her go for the bag.
But it's okay. I have someone that talks to me that they can't hear.
What does the person say?
They tell me to fucking kill them all. Well, I'm not gonna do it. Not yet.
You can't do that. If you do that, then
I want to.
no, you don't want to.
I do want to. But I know society tells me I can't do it. And I believe in an ordered society.
It's
But
good,
it's okay to think about it. You know,
but sometimes if you,
thinking about it, but I'd never do it.
I hope not. If you do it, then they win.
They do, but I've managed to bargain. I've managed to bargain power out of it.
Does this person talk to you often?
Every full moon.
Full moon.
Every full moon. Well, the day before, the night before, and the night after the full moon.
When was the last time we had a full moon?
Would have been actually the next one will be due in about 2 days.
Would the last one correspond roughly with what the gnome said? The carved lady killed, like the kid killing their mother.
No.
Okay.
It asked me to do things, and I said I bargained it down. It promised me power, and then I said no, I'll do this, I'll do this, I'll do this, and now I can do things. Do you want to learn how to do things?
I know how to do things.
Yeah.
Um,
The key aspect to learning how to do things is always bargain them down. They'll offer you power. They'll offer you power, but always tell them you're not going to do it first off. Bargain them down and then do lesser things for the same amount of power.
I feel like learning how to do things is just learning how to do them. But
You're strange.
does this person you talk to have a name?
I haven't learned that yet.
Have they told you where to find them?
Far from here.
I see.
They keep saying the wine is the life. The wine is the life. The life is the blood. The life is the blood. The wine is the blood. The wine is the blood.
So Jesus is offering kids powers.
Every night I go to sleep. Oh, that's all I hear. But I wake up and I can do things. Don't tell Mr. Crinkleworm.
I
Don't
won't.
tell anyone or I'll kill you.
I won't.
Just a joke.
Of course it is.
Alrighty then.
You just you should hang in there. Bullies only exist for the most part in school.
That's not true.
What? School. Not right now. What you said doesn't really help. I've
Fair.
another 6 years of school.
Yeah, lucky you.
Unlucky me. Unless I find a greater purpose in life.
At least you know that much. I'm gonna go. You obviously have it figured out, I suppose.
Thomas already walks over here and he goes, Here.
Huh?
All right, wizard.
Yeah, what you want?
Do you want to hear something?
A what?
Would you like to hear something?
Yeah. He's still trying to concentrate on casting the spell, but it's not working.
Oh, go on. Your detect magic reveals nothing.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Now, what he's going to say to you.
I was just trying to see if the kid was cursed or anything, but like if my
Oh,
magic
I mean,
feels-
no.
Yeah.
He comes up to me and he goes, so this is Thomas O'Grady.
Thomas O'Grady. Okay, it's an Irish kid.
It's, I heard there's a huge dragon that lives up in Temple Town, up the temple there. And it's made out of snot and it breeds poop.
Okay.
The great Arthur Sherman comes over and goes, Your mum's made out of snot and breeds poop.
And it's just like he doesn't like kids, and I don't mean that as in he's going to hurt the kids way, but he just doesn't know how to like. You know, some people just can't. They
Yes,
just don't know
that
how
would
to
be
deal with
me,
kids.
my friend. That
Yeah,
would be
it's
me
the
in real
same.
life.
He's just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like he's trying not to obviously like say shit you shouldn't say in front of the kids. So he's just like,
Yeah, me and you both, buddy.
what?
Alright. I mean,
I have this written in my notes now, by the way.
And then Coleman Goldwhistle comes up to Lamode and he goes, Disgusting creature. Turn to face me.
I magic missile the racist kid.
You don't hear that.
I-
You're busy being freaked out by kids. And he pokes you in the back. Disgusting creature. Turn
I'll
to
just
face me.
turn around and give him a smile, obviously showing off the tusks.
There's a strange dwarf that lives in the hills. Reminds me of you. If you piss him off, he'll turn into a badger and bite your ass. Maybe you'd be
Almost
better off
deserved.
consulting with him.
Alright.
And then Gabby runs out after Jaden. Mr.
Yeah.
Pointy Sword! Mister Pointy Sword, come back! Come back, Mr. Pointy Sword!
Yeah,
Hello?
I'm here. Yeah.
I love your hair.
Jaden has a fan club.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Are you an hero?
No.
You
just,
look like an hero.
just
You're wearing
traveling.
armor and that.
That's just for safety. I'm just traveling through.
So you're not here to save us.
Well, if we can. That's why me and my friends are here to, see what's going on.
So you are an hero.
No. No. Just looking
Okay.
to see can we help.
She's about 7 years old looking.
Yeah.
And she's got kind of like neatly tied back brown hair. She's like half elven, and she looks sort of crestfallen when he said that you're not a hero. All right. Well, yes, I'll go.
I'm sorry.
She turns in. So you can't help us?
We could. If you tell us what you need help with.
The carved witch is talking to me tonight. She's talking to me now. We don't know what to do.
Is she here?
She gives you that look. Like, no. She only comes at night. I ain't slept in about 3 nights. She comes to me in my dreams, tells me life will be better if I murder my mum. And life will be better if I murder me dad. Life will be better if I close the door in the school and burn it down.
We both know that wouldn't be better.
I don't want to do it. I ain't slept in 3 nights. I'm all so tired.
And she's been with you the last 3 nights?
She has.
And
Can I tell you a secret?
of course.
My mum can't find her cat. It's because I killed it.
Did the carved woman tell you to do that?
No.
Or was this?
No, I did it, and she didn't come to me for a night. She didn't ask me to do it though.
Okay, and whereabouts do you live?
Just out of town, with a farmhouse with the 3 donkers.
With the 3, sorry, I personally didn't hear that. That was the three
With
what?
the 3 donkeys. I call them donkers.
No. Okay. Thank you for telling me.
I'm tired, Jaden. I'm tired.
Did the guys tell you my name?
Boy. Sorry, she doesn't expand that way.
Some kind of weird witchcraft, just like stretches.
Yeah, that's the second child that knows your name.
Yeah, I caught that.
And she comes back. I'll tell you how I know your name. If you get rid of the carved witch.
Okay.
Oh no. It's unseemly to be having private conversations with children. Always have
You're right.
Mr. Crinklebottom in
same
tow.
I apologize. I thought it was acceptable with you being in the same room, but I see the.
And so
I see the problem.
Andrew Brost comes over and finds finds Ren. You're a wizard.
Yes.
Have you been down the old mill yet?
No.
It's fucking haunted.
Are you sure it's haunted? Or is it like
Fucking-
another
It's
snow-breathing dragon made of shit or whatever?
Snow breathing dragon and it's made of shite like your mum.
Yeah,
Anyway.
what are this fucking dipshit saying?
The old mill's haunted.
Is there anything normal in this town? Is there anything normal in this town?
The bakery's pretty good.
Yeah, but it's pretty good. But I mean, I don't think an ogre baker is normal either.
You go, did you? And then, where is Robert right now? There he is.
Robert
And
exits
so-
the room.
Malcolm runs
You-
after you and he goes, hear something funny.
You're
I'm not good with jokes, but okay.
If you kiss Chris Crumb, you know you one that works in the inn. If you kiss Chris Crumb, you're gonna turn into an orc. Don't kiss her. One, because you're an adult. One, because you're an adult, and two, because she's an orc.
That is funny, alright.
Brian Crabtree runs over and goes. Runs over to Jaden. Jaden,
Yes.
I only know your name because I heard her say it.
Yeah.
It's nothing creepy.
That's all right. And what's your name?
My name's Brian Crabtree.
Nice to meet you, Brian Crabtree.
Did you know he's just over there? Shush. Mr. Crinklebottom has a face for an horse. No one's seen it, but someone said they heard it talk once. Anyway.
I'll nod seriously.
Sure, that's true. Excuse me, sir. Did he tell you about my ass being my face?
Yes.
It's definitely not true.
Robert, I'm just gonna say, if you didn't move there, you would have gotten advantage and sneak attack on your attack on Crinklepot.
Well, no, because the face is facing the face on the bottom is facing him. So
Yeah, no. I think it's been looked at.
And Aaron Lalandre walks
Yeah,
up.
but if at this stage it looks like we're not getting anything more out of the kids, Limud's gonna start making his way out.
Aaron Lalandre tugs on your sleeve.
I will put my hand reassuringly on the shoulder. I have to reach up a bit because he's quite tall, I think. This Mr. Crinklebottom or
Okay.
And I'll say don't take it too harshly. I'm sure you're used to it by now. I mean, when I was in school they called me Pooper Cooper, and I never even pooped, but they still did it. Kids are just mean.
Well, the only recourse I have is corporal punishment.
Oh shit, that's legal here.
What? What? I didn't say that. Malcolm walked in there. He did. He said that. He walks in there. But as you leave, as you leave Lamud, Aaron Lalandre tugs on your shoulder. I'd like to tell you something.
All right.
The elf that's fixing up the church was sent by the king to check if the mayor was stealing taxes. That's what my mom said.
That is quite a serious thing.
And she leaves.
All right.
Dave, how many side quests do you have for us?
Oh man,
Jesus
there
Christ.
are a million.
Limud has had his full of kids for one day.
I also want to ask the teacher.
Okay.
How long have the kids been talking about this carved lady?
Oh, I'm sure it's just a schoolyard game.
Is there any kids in this room anymore?
It's been 3 months now. They chase each other around, and one pretends to be the carved lady, and it's either the carved witch or the carved lady, depending on who you talk to.
Are there kids in this room anymore, or no?
No, Malcolm Thresher is in here doing. He's working on seeds.
Okay.
Did you
Brand
hear
doesn't want to be
about-
like, he doesn't want to talk about the murder of the other kids.
I'll lean into the big guy, or the teacher, Mr. Crinkleface, or
It's a crinkle bottom.
yeah, whatever.
Crinkle's just a
I'll
smile.
lean into it and I'll. Didn't you hear about that girl who murdered her mother?
She just lost her mind. Very unfortunate.
I'd say She's not the only one.
Well, she didn't lose her mother and father. She murdered them.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. She obviously went off the rails.
Why don't you go and play with the children in the playground? Maybe they'll let you be the carved witch. And then you could come back and maybe act like a grown-up.
No, I just don't think it's a game.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's spooky stuff. Witches
someone-
and wizards.
Yeah, wizards are real, as you can see. Ren sets his hand on fire and puts it out. And also, this clearly isn't a fucking joke.
He looks at you and goes, he looks at Ren and goes, parlor tricks.
Parlor tricks.
I mean,
You're. Oh.
I mean, there's
Robert's
no
like,
point
yes.
There's no point in flogging a dead horse.
Look, you're an idiot. And Ren walks
So
off.
you saying that to Mr. Crinklebottom?
Yes.
Okay. Oh no. The door is that way.
No corporal punishment for Ren.
If he tried, he'd die. So.
that's what you
Well,
say.
he
You don't
would've
know
died.
this guy. He could be like some
Look,
kind of like.
Maybe
level
I
20
suggest you talk to the children's parents or something. This carved woman is. It's. I hear this kind of thing every couple of years. If it's not the carved woman, it's the 8-legged dog. Or if it's not the 8-legged dog, it's the floating baby. If it's not the floating baby, it's the undead bread roll. It's
The BBEG.
a children.
Yep.
It's a
Yep.
children's imagination, and I've heard it all. Now it's the carved witch or the carved woman. Excuse me if
just
I
think
don't believe it.
I just think it's a bit beyond being a game now. I mean,
Well, one child believed in it so much that she was pushed to the brink by childhood bullying,
Or it
and
could be
and
something
then
more
was pushed over the edge. I think childhood bullying and just getting caught up in the moment is more
if it's
it's more believable than a carved witch.
if it's bullying, doesn't that reflect poorly upon the school and you specifically?
There's only one of me. I do my best.
We know.
But yes, you are correct. And if one child bullies another, I will attempt to intervene. I am rather slow and disinclined, but I will do my best.
See. Oh, we'll try to do what we can.
Yes.
It hasn't been too much help. Thank you. And good luck with your
Bye-bye.
class. And maybe next time
Teaching
there could be a cool lesson.
what
know?
could be a cool lesson.
I was interested to see what you teach, but
Oh, I teach it all: mathematics, linguistics, and comportment.
Sounds good.
Manners.
I somehow don't believe the manners part, but
Well,
Still.
they are young and they will learn.
hopefully.
We weren't talking about the
Have a
kid.
nice day, Mr.
I will
Crinkle
attempt
face.
to do that. Mr. Crinklebottom walks in. Where would you like to go next?
By the way, quick question: could we smell the alcohol on him? We were walking past.
Oh, I mean, that's a retrospective perception check, so that's a disadvantage.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I just didn't want to interrupt while that was happening. So
Okay, 2 9s.
yeah, probably.
I'm gonna be unhappy if at least not one of them is a 9. Do it. Nope,
So good.
just worse.
He smells
So good.
amazing. This is like
Rand's
okay,
nose is
cool.
fucked from drinking
So you
the
guys
alcohol.
are. So what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go? Are you gonna go off and follow the trail to the woods, or what?
Yeah, I'm assuming we're all comparing notes at this
Yeah.
point about
Let's
what
move you
info
back
we
to
got.
let's move you back to the town.
I'll tell them what the little girl told me.
Would we have heard? Because it didn't. Was the kid actually whispering, or did they just have creepy
I mean,
voice?
So she was whispering a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, we were having I would say a private hush conversation.
Yeah, so, I mean, what it boils down to is this witch is supposed to talk to Zelda in 2 days' time.
I made sure
just-
to make plenty of eye contact with Zelda while we were talking.
Just while you were all in there, apologize for not going in with you all. One of the girls actually did come out to me. I don't know if it was the same girl, but
Did it look like creepy? As the girl look creepy as fuck?
no, not overly.
Oh, okay.
But she looked worried. But she said she was being visited by the carved woman, and she seemed scared. So, I mean, look, I'm just putting it all out there. They're all of the kids are a little bit odd, so we shouldn't take anything that they do. You know,
I mean, if you lived in the extreme north of the world,
yeah,
you would be a little bit odd too.
but I think we have two potentially there.
And
Zelda said that this carved witch or whatever was granting her abilities.
can I make an Arcana
She
check to see
didn't.
if I know of magic that could do that?
I just 1 second, Ren. I'm gonna clarify that. She did not say that the carved woman was granting her abilities. She said that something else was granting her abilities.
Oh yes, of course. Someone.
And it promised
something.
wine and it promised blood.
Yeah, she said the wine is the life, the blood, the life is
Yes.
the blood, or something.
Yeah, so, I mean, we need to, I mean, it's either between going into the woods now or Jaden
Well,
goes check up on the girl.
She said it came the last 3 nights, so you know, there's a good chance that there might be a fourth.
So, Robert, didn't you say the other girl said that the carved woman spoke to her for only 3 nights at a time?
As far as I
That's
remember,
what you
she
heard.
said
It was the night before the full moon, the night of the full moon, and the night after the full moon.
We're still a few days away from that.
So, assuming that it's the same entity, creature, whatever you want to call it, it might not talk to this girl again tonight,
Well, no,
but
the,
we can't be sure.
what you got from it was that she was entreated to do something on those 3 nights. Not that they were the only 3 nights that she was spoken to.
Okay, cool.
They're gonna be
So she was the night before the full moon, the night of the full moon, and the night after the full moon were the nights that she felt that she was, you know, that
She was being told to do something to kill them.
yes, yeah.
Okay, so there's always contact, but on those.
Miss Jawbreaker wants to know, didn't I say the full moon is in 5 days? I thought I said it was in 3 days, but I will listen back, and it could be, but in
I
3 or
think you
5
did say
days.
3, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I said 3, but I'll listen back. It could be 3 or 5 days. I will alter things so they work either way. The joy of being a DM.
Just to say, one of the kids said something about the old mill being haunted. Not sure if that's connected, but I mean, everything here seems. A kid goes missing in the woods. Kids are being told to kill their parents by some weird voice in their head at night.
and now a mill is haunted.
Yeah, I mean,
And I saw something weird in the alleyway back towards the town hall or the meadery.
What?
Jaden, cut the crap. You saw that. I know you saw that. You were looking, and those kids were staring at you the whole time.
Kids have been coming up to us all of the time.
I understand, but there was some weird shit going on with those kids playing whatever the fuck they were doing. The 2 kids
playing their game. Yeah,
Yeah, but there was something
they're
weird.
freaky. They're all freaky.
Something off. There was something especially off with those 2.
I'm sure there might have been, but as you say, they have kids killing parents here. it's not that you don't consider that odd.
I know. I just consider this as possibly connected.
What's normal? Exactly, it probably is.
So yeah, I mean, well, easiest
It
solution.
seems a little bit
is-
weird. Like Jaden, Ren seems to be going off on Jaden for some reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has
So
he seen something?
yeah. So I mean, easiest solution is we sort out whatever's going on in this town. Everything returns to normal. Everyone's happy.
I mean,
I
we
mean,
all
yeah.
I don't think that
teacher.
teacher. I don't think that teacher will ever be happy.
That's lost cause.
He's a miserable
Yeah,
fuck.
that we can agree on. He's a lost cause.
We all slept here last night, and none of us had any carved lady dreams or
We're not. None of us are
anything
kids.
creepy. So
None of us are kids.
yeah,
So-
but I feel the adults are weird as well. I mean,
True.
there's that sniffing guy and creepy old tavern lady, and
They're weird in the kind of normal weird. Like tavern
So, I
lady's
mean-
just a more.
I just love how the weirdest guy in the party just decides what's weird and what's not.
Yeah. I mean, they're
This is my most favorite thing ever.
they're weird in the normal way.
It's
Like,
yeah,
they're weird in the way
it's a
you'd
colorful
expect.
yeah, it's a colorful town.
They-
Apart
What
from
you
all
don't-
of the
what you
murder.
don't expect is kids killing their parents, having
Exactly.
visions, having nightmares of this.
But I mean, they
witch.
were dealt with.
I'm just
So
worried
where to
that-
now? Where to now?
I mean, well,
No.
my vote still goes for brain that's missing. I mean, it's
Yeah,
it's
I would
Okay.
like to
it's
see
time sensitive time
Okay.
scenario.
I think it's
So
all
it's-
time sensitive. For all we know, that girl was talking to Jaden. As Jaden told us that she was saying that she was being told to kill her parents and stuff.
Well, yeah, no, absolutely.
Yeah.
He would have relayed all of that, and
I-
she certainly, seemed frightened by it as opposed to
Okay.
anything
think-
else.
I don't think the kids like. I think we should definitely not leave. I suppose in a way, just we should keep an eye on that kid tonight, and not in a weird way, but we should I think we should stake out the house.
There was,
Says the wizard who doesn't like kids. I think we should
Yeah.
definitely watch that child tonight.
I mean, we should stake out the house because just in
Okay,
in
okay,
case
yeah,
something
you can
happens,
just
we should
certainly
have
try. Yeah.
phrasing, yeah.
I would
Yeah.
just like to add that we
Absolutely.
will have to. We
Okay,
will have
cool.
to.
Well, look, given the fact that it's pretty much probably like not even midday yet, you guys can still get a head start on heading to the forest and trying to find
Yeah.
Brian if you want.
Yeah.
Okay,
if we
so is there anything you want to do before you leave there? Blacksmiths is there, apothecary is there. I mean, we all know where the baker is. The church is there.
I just feel like
bar is
if,
there.
if we're
Yeah.
going to stake out the house, then that brings up the trouble of having to follow the kid home as well. And
Well, no, she told me which direction the house was, so we should be able to find it.
that makes it a lot less inconvenient, I suppose. I just don't want to get like.
The job worker's like, not in a
You don't-
weird way.
You don't want to get
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't want to get caught. You mean? Fucking weirdo.
So
I
I
feel
mean,
like it
You have
could
to
be
be very
Oh
careful.
my
You
God.
just have to be very careful with your language.
Very much so. So, are you guys going to go after Bren and then maybe hope that you're back in one night, or
Yeah.
are you just going to hang around the town like a bunch of fucking child following weirdos?
No, we're gonna head off and then I'd say
No, we're gonna
come back.
Okay,
before
cool.
nightfall.
Are you happy that you're equipped sufficiently?
I mean,
I have everything.
now
I need.
you're starting to sow down.
No, I'm just saying that there are ample opportunities to, like, i.e., blacksmiths and apothecaries and all the rest of it. There are places you can visit, or else are you happy that you're ready to go and rescue Bren? As Lemud said, it is time sensitive.
Yeah, it's time sensitive.
Yeah.
We don't have time.
We
to
can
fuck around
role play
with
the
that.
bollocks out of all three of these destinations, or
we
you can go
already
now.
have. No, I think we need to go before we. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
excellent.
the longer we wait, the
Yeah, the
less-
more bits Bren's
What is it?
torn into.
What is it? The saying is the first 24 hours after a kid goes missing is most crucial. It's been 2 days.
Yeah,
The chances
nice.
of finding them halves every day. after.
Okay, excellent stuff. So off
While
we
we're
go.
still waiting here, let's go.
yeah. So I mean, the moment we hit, outside of town, wild shaping direwolf.
Can druids talk in their
No.
wild ship? No.
No.
Fernand is just like asking the party, like, while we're on there, like, what they heard. Like, did the children talk about they're getting nightmares, like dark nightmares?
Yeah.
Sort of. A voice in their head telling them to kill things.
I mean, none to me specifically, but yeah.
I don't know if that's a nightmare, but.
But sorry, Dave. Before going into wild shape, take the bandana out, drop it on the ground so that it doesn't transform with
Wild
me.
shape with you.
Oh, well done, sir. Well done.
Like Ren pick it up and tie it around. Ren, after he sniffs it, picks it up and ties it around the mud's neck.
Why is Ren sniffing it?
Well, after the mud sniffs it.
I mean, Ren.
A very good question.
After the mud sniffs
sniff it
it.
if you want.
Wow.
I mean, no kink shaming here.
No.
Okay.
Robert having worked.
So you guys travel for most of the afternoon. There's a steady drizzle, and as you head deeper and deeper into the forest, Lamud, you're starting to feel like this is more like it now. There's less obstreperous children. There's less judgy adults. It's just
nature.
There's nobody around here, and you're going, these are my people. And you're just like, yes,
these are my people. By that I mean the lack of people.
Yes, exactly.
Exactly.
Pretty much how I judge every day I go through. And as you're wandering through the forest, you guys find yourselves here.
All right. I'm just gonna drag out my dire wolf.
Oh, you've been traveling in dire wolf form all along.
Yes, I would have to try and track the kid.
No problem.
How long can he keep up wild shape?
Couple of hours.
That's a very personal question. Probably something you could ask his wife.
But
that just wasn't intended to become across as sexual. But okay.
I will tell you now how long. I just need to find it, but I think it's
an hour each time, isn't it?
An hour per something.
Robert, having had some experience with bloodhounds and stuff like that in his time of scouting and hunting and stuff like that, he will assist the dire wolf in trying to
so
this creature.
I can stay in wild shape for an hour.
Okay. So I'm gonna let's just roll to see how long it's been since you got here to this area.
All right.
So let's say roll a D100.
Cool. That'll be 41.
So that's close to 50%. So let's just say that's you've been in wild shape for say
28 minutes.
28 minutes.
Cool. So
is that cool? Everyone okay to agree to that?
It makes sense.
That seems fair? Okay, cool. So you've been in wild shape for 28 minutes. As you guys arrive here, you see this this log, which is over the river. And give me a perception check, please. Wild shaped Lamud.
Is it smell or hearing related?
It is smell.
All right, so I get advantage.
And hearing.
Just want to see.
Sorry, two separate rolls.
It would be two separate rolls. One for smell, one for hearing.
All right, so I get advantage on both.
Yes, you do.
All right, so first one for hearing, second one for smell.
I think you just clicked the description, though.
Oh, why didn't it? Sorry, I must have clicked the wrong thing there. My bad. So there's hearing and smell.
11.
You didn't hear anything, but it was
20. So you hear a kind of frame. And you smell the distinctive stench of giant boar as two of them charge onto through the trees.
Oh, nice.
Move over here. And they're like,
Can I ask how fast the river's running? Does it look like it's moving fast or?
I mean, about probably 20 feet around. Maybe 10 feet around.
Okay.
And the two of them look at you. And that's where we'll leave it tonight.